And now, coming soon to video cassette.
We are a fraternity of assassins, born to follow the code of fate. My father killed by it. My mother died for it. I'm hunted because of it.
You were an abomination that had to be dealt with. Your father, however, had other ideas.
I am not my father's son. I'm my father's killer. Asshole with a gun in a cool suit.
And now, our feature presentation.
Alrighty boys, how's it going? How's it going this fine day? We're coming to you live from industrial MANLON Home video store. And that's right boys, we're digging into Wanted Weapons of Fate now. Before we start boys, I've got a wee bit of housekeeping to do. I want a show of hands, has anyone ever seen this movie? Because, actually let's work this out, 2008. I think this was the first 15 I went to see in the movies that I could actually legally go see without sneaking into. So, this game is this is based off the movie, which is based off a Mark Millar comic, but the movie is so radically different that it might as well not be based on the comic at all. So, for context, the movie, James McAvoy is just a lowly office worker, and it ends up he finds out his dad was this assassin, and he's now next in line to join this assassin group. The comic, on the other hand, is basically it's the same idea like assassins, but it ends up they're all like XP superheroes. You know, like the killer, who's the main character, is clearly like what's his name, like Deadshot or something, or Bullseye. Then there's everyone else. Actually, the main love interest is called the Fox, who is based off Catwoman, but she is modelled after Halle Berry. But in the comics, in the movie, she's played by Angelina Jolie. But this is before Halle Berry played Catwoman, which is a weird coincidence. The guy in the comic didn't even look like James McAvoy. No, he was based on Eminem. But the comic was written by a writer called Mark Millar, who I'm pretty sure quite a lot of people know. He's a Scottish writer. He's actually from Glasgow. And oh my god, he has written some of the worst shit ever. He's also written some pretty good stuff. He's written really good stories like Old Man Logan, Wolverine Enemy of the State, Civil War, I really like Nemesis. He's written some bits of Kick-Ass. Well, he's written all Kick-Ass, but his works tend to be better when they're adapted, because he's also done things like... Boys, I want you to look up a series called The Unfunnies. Now, do not read The Unfunnies, just look it up. It is absolute dog shit. It might be the worst comic I've ever read in my life. But aye, Mark Millar, he's edgy. He's got a lot of stuff that doesn't work. Like, if you read the Wanted comic, there's a Bizarro character, and Bizarro's like Superman's clone, but this one's clearly, I think it's called Shithead or something like that. No, Shithead's the Clayface that's made up of all the most evil people in the world's shit. Yeah, it's in the comic. But there's like, yeah, he's clearly like, there's a character called, oh fuck, forget his name. But he's like a Bizarro type character who's, yeah, not very nice version of someone who's got, you know, like additional support needs. Anyways, we're just going to have a wee gander about. So, enough talking about what the Wanted comic book. This game is a sequel to the movie. because that was what they used to do sometimes in movie games. You make like a side story, or you make like anyways. Oh, for fuck, right. Boys, are we a pussy? Are we a sass? I can't choose killer. Where do we go, boys? Where do we go? Look away. What's that outside? Is that a rare pigeon? Oh, we don't see many of those. I'm definitely not a pussy, boys. Definitely not a fuck. I think we've been rumbled, boys. We've been figured out.
Once I was clueless and pathetic, just like you.
That's not James McAvoy, I think.
Playing video games, getting fat. I was a loser. But what if one day someone gave you the chance to escape your boring little world? Leave it all behind. Only there's one catch.
What's the catch? What's the power?
I'm a killer.
Oh yeah, fucking Terrence Stamp is in this movie as well. And so is Morgan Freeman. And what I meant to... Oh, look at that lovely yellow hue. That is the most fucking Xbox 360 thing I've ever seen. So,
First lesson was simple.
Grant Morrison once gave an interview, asked about why Mark Millar was in my hand. Went for, oh, it's so fucking good. Basically, he still lives in Glasgow. Any chance bump into him? I hope I'm going 100 miles an hour. Happens, yeah. Basically, Grant Morrison helped Mark Millar get his start in comics. And Grant Morrison does very, like... I'm not going to go really intelligent, but he does, like, really introspective comics, really sort of deep comics. And Mark Millar is the exact opposite. Mark Millar is the most over-the-top, edgy, like, writer you've ever seen, you know?
They're wrong.
Like,
Killing's like dancing.
everyone likes a Kick-Ass movie, right? Go read the Kick-Ass comic. You'll fucking change your mind. I remember reading it in Hillhead Library, because I was skipping school one time. And I was sitting reading the Kick-Ass comic, and I was just sitting there going, this is bogging, this is shite. But, is there meant to be a... What the fuck is going on there? That's odd. That's my background. Why is that see-through? What is going on there? Oops, I need to move it away so Megan can get by. I think, have I somehow put the transparency down in this? What the fuck? The layer thing? Oh, there's a wee thing that says allow transparency that I might have forgot about. Oh, technical difficulties, boys. Technical difficulties. Mickey's chroma keyed the game. Well, everyone's a green hue, so might as well. Right, so this is us doing our mad cover shooting thing. So I played this game. Well, I played the demo for this game. I played a lot of the demos. You're on like an airplane, and it's actually it's a pretty fun wee demo sequence, you know. Hold L2 to aim and L. Yeah. I've got a feeling that this is going to be the most, like if you asked an AI, not that we're into that, but if you asked an AI, here, make me a game on the 360, like the most stereotypical 360 title, that's what we'd get, you know? But,
Learning to put a bullet between someone's eyes is easy. Anyone can do it. The hard part is blowing their brains out without them even knowing you're there.
Blanking, oh. We're on to the brown, dark, lots of bloom cover shooting. Yeah. Again. Oh god, it's just it takes me to like a weird comfort place, you know, games like this, where it's like there was so many of these titles, like they were. Wait, oh, I need to flank the enemy, don't I? Right, here we go. So the movie wanted is so radically different that basically, I think they've got some things in this that are from the comic to kind of try and be a bit more accurate, you know, like, you know, when you get, like, for example, I think the Fantastic Four video game, the one based on that, and you just sneak around the back of them and catch them unawares. Boys, do any of you have any favourite? Let's just go with movie games. What's one of your favourite licensed titles? Because this was during the sort of heyday of licensed titles. There was a shit for them back in the day, and now we don't really get them now because either they're like a wee app you get, or they're like a mobile game, you know. Casper, Small Soldiers, etc, etc. Oh god, Jesus, when in cover, press R2 repeatedly to blind fire and suppress enemies. Here we go. Not a favourite, but the Watchmen game was alright. Oh, that's on Steam. I picked that up recently, when in cover, so blind fire, like this. I have a gimmick that somehow keeps coming up. Yes, man. Is this movie games we're listing? I actually have. I had the first Watchmen game. I bought that on Xbox Live Arcade. While enemies pressed, you're in cover clearing mode. You use quick move. What's this? If you use quick movements between covers, you'll speed up and get advantage over your target. What's this mean? Right, so blind fire and then dodge. Oh, so he's busy looking the other way. I see, I see. So I wonder if this is one of the ones that actually had the voices for the people.
Aren't the only way to give someone a one-way ticket to hell, see?
Because that is definitely not James McAvoy. Close combat. Here we go, boys. Here we go. The Golden Compass was kind of enjoyable. Played robots years later. That's a movie I completely forgot existed. Push forward, peek from cover, then press X to move to another place. Oh, here we go. When you're close to enemy, a close kill. So I seen this movie. I went into this movie, I think, but I was by myself, and I think it was just not long after my 15th birthday. And I went to watch it in the cinema, and it was. I don't remember anything about it. I've seen it. All I remember is Chris Pratt getting hit by a keyboard and bending the bullets.
The first time in your life.
One picked the Flush Away game years ago. Can't remember a thing about it. Yes, man. Oh, I got a trophy. I am in control. Yes, man.
What if everything you knew about your life was a lie? It could mess you up pretty good. Think you do.
And I remember it came out around the time there was a lot of comic adaptations. There was movies like The Losers, like this and shit like that. Very.
That the truth sucks.
I don't know how to describe it.
That it was destiny. I would become a killer.
Basically, very tongue-in-cheek action movies. Was kind of the style at the time, you know. Actually, funny enough, you know there was a boys movie that was going to be brought out around this time.
That's me.
And we can.
Okay, don't be an asshole. That's my mother, a real mom.
Oh, that's my mom.
And that's me.
Oh.
I never met her. Her name was Elise. I didn't even know who she was.
That's cool. Your Super PS3 does trophies. Oh yeah, definitely my.
I killed him.
Barra's PS3.
Anyway, that's Elise, Mom. Now I can't get her out of my mind or out of my dreams. The dream always ends the same way.
Oh, it's so 360 looking, isn't it? Admittedly, I did want to buy this game. I remember. I remember seeing it on in like Game Station and shit like that.
Now, usually the bastard impregnating my mother with lead wakes me up. Not today.
Oh yeah, who's your dad? I can't remember who plays the dad in the movie.
Okay,
let's have a wee gander.
Wrong fucking apartment.
Right, boys. So I mentioned the Boys adaptation. Everyone here at least knows of the Boys TV show. Has anyone ever heard who was going to play him in the original adaptation? So the script's actually online, but Simon Pegg was going to play Huey because Huey was based on, at least in the comics, was based on Simon Pegg. Homelander was going to be Aaron Eckhart, which boys, I can see that being pretty good casting. But the one that broke me was fucking Billy Butcher was going to be played by Russell Crowe, star of Les Mis, everyone's favourite. And I'm saying that, I'll shit talk Russell Crowe, but then he's amazing and nice, guys, you know?
Rummaging through my place, I'd have been pissing myself and trying not to let him see me cry, but, well, a lot can happen in a short period of time.
I'm getting this weird thing where I'm looking at not James McAvoy, and then he's hearing a voice that's just nothing like it, you know? I want to see Russell Crowe doing a shite Cockney accent, so that'll be amazing. Right, so I'm going to chase this cunt down. Oh, look at the piss filter come back on. Chase the SWAT leader.
Typical. First week at my dad's apartment and I'm robbed by a couple of French-ass hooligans in SWAT gear.
Right, here we go, here we go. Funny stuff with an actor from that part of the world when he did the TV show, though. I wonder who else would have been up for that role, like... Oh god, oh Jesus. Because I did think in the comic, it's weird, because in the comic, clearly, like, a lot of characters are based off of other people. And then, but Billy Butcher, I can't really tell who he's based off. Maybe like a Vinnie Jones, maybe? That would be terrible.
Here comes the cavalry.
Oh, I need to stop shooting the one that I'm chasing, because I've got a feeling he's, like, invincible. But in the Wanted comic, all the characters are based on like famous people, and they're obviously based on like other, like the professor who's your who's the guy who sends you at missions and shit like that is based off Lex Luthor and all that. Vinnie Jones in comic adaptations. Yes, man, big fucking, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Can I say something slightly controversial? I like the suit they've got for him in that. I think it's an alright look. I think X-Men 3 or First Class has the most fucking like. It could have been fixed so easily if they just didn't do Dark Phoenix, you know. Like one's rough, but it's of the time, you know. It's very much like it was the first. Well, I think it was the first big superhero movie, you know. Like obviously you had your Batman, Superman movies before, but it was your first sort of big, what we now think of as modern superhero movies, you know. X-Men 2 is fucking brilliant. X-Men 3's shit's the bed, but there's some great things in it, like Kelsey Grammer playing Beast, who is like perfect casting. The run animation with the head constantly locked forward is wild. Look at these shimmy shoulders, look at him go. Oh, you lost your phone? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. Oh god, oh Jesus. Well, at least you know where it is, you know, so it's not like just gone. But how you doing, pal? How's it? Right, oh god, oh Jesus, need to shoot this. There we go, got him. What size this apartment is that? Fucking small soldiers? No, it's not. What are they called? We army men. I remember when I was young and used to do the backyard wrestling, so it was. We decided, oh, we don't have thumbtacks and we're too scared to use them, so we used army men, and oh my fucking god. Falling onto army men was so fucking painful. Oh Jesus, right, we're good. Oh god, just keep blasting. Right, here we go, we're good.
Oh shit, these guys just don't give up.
I wouldn't be, like, I think this was, well maybe not this, but I remember Netflix done a deal with Mark Millar. Mark Millar's got like a shared universe, I think it's called literally Miller World. But it's like, because they've done crossovers in the comics with Kick-Ass, Nemesis one I actually really like. It's more edgy nonsense, but I think it's better than his other stuff. Nemesis is set in a world where basically if Batman became evil instead of good, that's basically it, you know. And so they done a story called, I think it was called Big Game, which was like featuring the characters from Jupiter Ascending, from what else? Oh, Nemesis, Wanted, and Kick-Ass, I think. He's got a couple other ones that I can't really remember.
You want me to shoot your other leg? What did you take from that picture?
But it's a picture of my mom. Oh, by the way, we're a trained assassin now. I think we've kind of just skipped over that bit because there's a lot of movies kind of done this kind of time. Like I remember the Fantastic Four movie game does that, where it's just like, oh yeah, it's a sequel to the thing. Because I guess it's easier than just spoiling the entire movie in the game. Oh yeah, one thing I think I found out was cool about this. There's actually something called binary codes, which were codes that you got from the Wanted movie to put in like unlock things, like maybe it's like cheats, but you unlock things like, you know, God mode or unlimited ammo, unlimited adrenaline, shit like that, or you wear certain costumes, you know. I've got a feeling I'm gonna have to do the mad bend the bullet thing.
That limp's gonna be the least of your worries.
Again, I just can't unhear. Not I can't unhear, but I can't like. Oh, yes, man. There we go. They've not even got a guy that sounds a bit like James McAvoy. You think you'd get someone to put on a... Does he have a Scottish accent in the movie? I can't remember. James McAvoy, so it's usually always there a little bit. Even though James McAvoy's a fucking great actor. I remember I really liked... What was that movie? That Split? Fucking... Like, Split, his performance in Split's really good. And I remember I watched Glass. Glass was dog shit. And as someone who loved Unbreakable and Split, I was like, oh, here we go. It's all going down. The movie's fucking dreadful.
Blood. Well, he can't last much longer.
Ah, don't worry, Jack. We'll get your phone back. Don't worry. Right, where are we off to? Where are we going?
French fry filters how it's done.
Oh no, what is going on here? Bullet time! Fucking yes, man. Wouldn't be wouldn't be all the fucking what was I gonna say? Wouldn't be a fucking third-person shooter from this era if it wasn't fucking... If there wasn't bullet time, wait, I have to shoot that, what the fuck? Ah! Okay, look, we found out it was ragdolling and we've now seen the game over screen. I just completely zoned out looking at that. Right, what do we need to do here? Oh, bullet time, let's go! Call me Maxwell Payne. Get blasting. Oh god, oh Jesus. Every time I see bullet time in my game I always go, oh, I should play Max Payne. Don't know if they're particularly aged really good. There we go. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Then again, they're supposedly getting remade, aren't they? Anyway, shoot that. And shoot this.
He's got to run out of meds soon.
Right, where are we going? Where are we going? Both the Matrix games. I played, see, without actually watching the Matrix, I played, what was it called? What was it called? Fucking, Enter the Matrix. I played that, and I had no fucking clue what was going on. Still not seen the Matrix. I've heard it's a movie I will really like. I probably should watch them, but it's been a wee while that I've just like, you know, one of those movies where it's like, you hear everyone say, "Oh, it's fucking amazing," and you have a bit of a, what'd you call it? Like,
Yes, of course. But so does
what's that word when you hear something's good and then you go, "Oh, it must be shite." Defeat the SWAT leader. Here we go. Because I've not seen any of them. Like, I know 2 and 3 aren't meant to be particularly great, and then contrarian, that's the word. Oh, here we go, got extra time. Okay, we're good, boys, we're good. Right, watch this. Whoa! Slow down time.
Shit, the helicopter.
Oh shit, I'm out of cover. That's basically suicide in games like this, right? Grab some more ammo. Where's this SWAT leader? Where is he? Oh, he's got a wee life bar. Would you look at that? That already puts him above the bosses in like pays and shit like that. Right, where am I aiming for? Where am I going?
Just you and me now, Gimpy.
What? Lads, is that a bad word? I don't know if that's a bad word.
Shield is indestructible. Maybe if I pin him down, I can get a better angle.
Nightbot seems to have an issue with you saying, "Excuse me, Jason." Was this the ones that Crash tried to put in and it wouldn't know he silenced it? The Mad Slide's giving me Vanquish vibes. I've got a feeling this isn't going to be as oh!
Finally.
That was kind of like that fucking sniper game. I've got a feeling this isn't going to be as polished or as mental as Vanquish. Just a feeling, you know?
He's my best friend, he's my pal. He's my homie, he's my rotten soldier. He's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
I got really confused there for a second. I thought Matt Berry was actually in the game.
No mercy.
But thank you, Megan.
Your father, but you denied the law.
Oh, hello.
Curious. Let's get to know each other.
It's like an emo lassie version of the boss.
Damn. I'm not as sharp as I once was.
Oh, that's Terrence Stamp. Yes, man, let's go. There's your boy. Yes, I'll get added to that. That's Megan.
Wesley?
The trees hate you. It's like this.
Munitions.
It's basically.
Fraternity.
It looks a bit like, what's that game? Is it?
At least that's the way he told it.
Is it Cat Mario? You know, it was Rage games. It looks like one of them.
Who is she?
They call her the little spider, Aranya, from the Barcelona fraternity, if memory serves.
It's
Can you
free.
inform me about her?
Ooh,
More about the fraternity's new interest in everything.
it's a demo. Oh yeah, we can do that.
We're all speaking French.
Yes, the Paris fraternity. Fanatics, one and all.
Mind he tried to nonce on Natalie Portman.
Have been intertwined for decades.
Oh, Megan, look, it's fucking, what's his name? Your man Faye, what's that movie? What, fucking the one with the Australian drag queens in the desert, what's that called? Priscilla Queen of the Desert, that's the one.
Some of the things they taught me.
Megan says, I've never heard of this film, must be shite. It's okay, it's based off a comic, and it's, I seen that, Jack. Thing is, it makes me feel a bit uncomfortable, right? When you go to a con, and, you know, I get they're meant to be doing cosplays, but see when it's not of a certain character, right? Because I get you have characters like the Punisher who does look a bit, you know? But, see when you see fucking Call of Duty cosplayers, and they look like a fucking paramilitary group outside. Like, I know they're fucking fake weapons, but you see that and you see a bunch of fires next to them, I'm like, this is fucking terrifying, oh my god. All I'd have to join them was, Mighty tried to nonce Natalie Portman, I was like, Moby. No, Terrence Stamp. Right, hold R1 to look at a target, then choose the curve angle. Right, need to be out of... What's this, right? I can choose the curve. And press R1 to fire or release. Or maybe try, Jessamine. Have you ever played the Born Identity game? I have not. That's one I seen as well, like in Game Station and shit like that. I keep saying to Kieran, that's the next. That's where we're going next. Is we're going right wing sort of, because it'd be such an easy grift being a big right wing boy.
You really think pulling off crazy shit like that comes for free? You gotta deserve it, man.
There we go. Got adrenaline in my soul. Something. I don't know. Get main cover. Perform special abilities cost adrenaline. Kill the exposed enemy to earn adrenaline. Have you played the Minority Report game where they replaced Tom Cruise with Clancy? That's an upgrade. But it's weird because Tom Cruise has this thing where it's Scientology, and there's no figures of him, and there's no video games of him because they see it as them being controlled. So, fun fact is, one of the rarest Funko Pops was actually from The Mummy 2017 of his character. I don't know what let's just say his character is I don't know, what's the most generic Jack movie man, you know? Oh, I need to use the fucking bullet bending, don't I? Yes, man, there we go. Oh, I didn't do it. Performance special abilities, kills exposed enemy to adrenaline. There we go. And with the fucking, what you got? Here we go, we're good. What's this? Born Identity. Well, the game isn't great, but the casting is. Oh, I keep missing the fucking bullet. What's this? They couldn't get Matt Damon because he requested the gameplay that missed and they told him to fuck off. Yes, man. Right, here we go. Where's the mad hidden enemy? Oh, look at that. Fucking yes, man. Reminds me of that fucking sniper game, which
Soon you learn
is a completely fine first-person shooter, but I love the gimmick of following the bullet.
They told me my father could conduct the symphony orchestra with his.
Peter Serafinowicz is in... Oh, he's in the Elden Ring movie. That has got to be fucking mental. I have no clue what they're going to do. You've earned the ability to curve bullets. That's... I do kind of like the ability to curve bullets. It's ridiculous, but it's real of cool, you know?
My mother was one of them, an assassin.
And you were an abomination that had to be dealt with. Your father, however, had other ideas.
Elise, do you copy me?
That's my dad. I think the dad, who's the dad based on in the comic as well? I'll read that up now.
Good. What of the Brotherhood and the Immortal?
Wanted comic.
Complications.
So yeah, in the movie they just cut out all the superheroes and shit like that. Yeah, the dad is based off Tommy Lee Jones in the
Kill anyone who comes
in the comic book. Yes, man.
Doesn't have my charm or my good looks.
I already have a little mouse with me that is both. But yes, I will.
I think really cool's the most important thing when it comes to, like, for me when it comes to video games and stuff, because let's be honest here, I used to know someone who would not play games if there was a double jump in them, which completely killed it for me. Like, I was like, no mate, I want to see people bend bullets through the air and shit like that, you know? Like, I remember, I can tell you exactly what, he was playing fucking, what's it called? Playing Crash Bandicoot Warped, and he was enjoying the game, and then as soon as he unlocked the double jump ability, he's like, no, that's awful. And I was like, what do you mean? He's a fucking bandicoot? Did I ever tell you about the guy I worked with who hated films that were unrealistic? Oh, my mother-in-law used to date a guy that was like that. He wouldn't watch a film if it couldn't actually happen. Oh, what a boring life you must lead. Watch this, boys. Watch this. Knife only run. See, because you can instant kill them as soon as you run up to them. Like, the kind of fans that love cinema sins. Did you know actually you can't bend bullets? That's a sin. Again, I'm acting as if Wanted is this high art piece. Going, oh, we're dual wielding. I take it back. Speaking of rule of cool. Oh yes, man, you've got a Bubsy badge. Yes, man. How is Bubsy 4D? I actually clicked on your profile because I was away working today when you were streaming, and I got a wee message going, you know, you'll miss your streak. So I was like, oh fuck, get a Bubsy VOD on. It looks surprisingly decent, you know. Can't believe we're in a world where there's a better there's a better Bubsy than Super Meat Boy game. Actually, I've not looked at reviews. I don't know how that goes. All I've seen is Super Meat Boy 3D was like, oh, again, rule of cool, you throw away the guns as opposed to reloading them. Just like Reaper for Overwatch. Actually, let me see something. So what's he do? Oh, never mind, he does reload them, never mind. I never played the second Super Meat Boy. What was it? Super Meat Boy Forever? I know that because I was going to buy it on Steam because it's usually always on sale. And then it says, like, was it mostly negative reviews? And I'm like, how? I'll just wait. We're going to bring back fucking, like, Zool or whatever the fuck. Or Ninja Bread Man. Right, saving checkpoint. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Oh! Again, lads, this game can be an absolute fucking shiter, but my dick swells whenever I do that and it goes into the headshot mode. Oh, grenade! I keep thinking, what have I said? What did I say? Every time you say something like that, Jason, I get scared. Yes, man, there we go. They're literally re-releasing physical cartridges of Zool. Yes, man, he's back. You know, Zool actually went on to because I believe it was what's it called? Ninja Bread Man was going to be a Zool game, and then they changed it. Can I just say something, boys? I'm actually having fun. This game is not high art or anything like that, but I am actually having a decent amount of fun. Just like bullet bending and shooting cunts, you know. My big problem with Meat Boy is that Edmund McMillan left the first game. It turns out he had all the talent. Yeah, is he not the guy we went on to do is it eugenics? And I might be wrong here, but was he not the Binding of Isaac guy? Or is Binding of Isaac something else? Yeah. I've got. It's also just because this is like I played the demo for this quite a lot, but I guess this style of big boy, this style of shooters just sort of takes me back to my teenage years, you know. And these games, because they were movie games, and you know, they were always cheap in game stations, so I tend to get quite a lot of these. And again, ones that aren't high art but are actually decently fun, yeah. Does that mean that Big Edmund also worked on Cult of the Lamb? There was a time where I really got into Binding of Isaac. I never finished it, but I played it quite a lot. And then I seen what Jason's playtime on Steam was, and I was just terrified. I couldn't. I'm like, nah, I can't. No, is that Binding of Isaac's someone else, isn't it? Cult of the Lamb's also great. Yeah, Cult of the Lamb's really good. Megan loves that game. Megan, which got... But the only thing is, I don't know if they've patched it, but see in the Switch, see they introduced, is it Woolhaven? It does not run on the Switch, it crashes and all that. So hopefully the Switch 1 port gets fixed. Oh, blind fire, here we go. Yes, man, big Tommy Lee Jones is wiping these cunts out. Right, here we go, just keep running, just keep running. I'm really hoping for that John Wick game to be good. I can't remember who's making it. Is it the Seafood guys? And actually, what was the game? So I used to have a pal who, when we went to Game Station, he'd look at the games and he'd ask me, "Yeah, but how are the trophies?" And he would not play a game. He'd not buy a game unless he could easily 100% it. So I remember there was a day when I got, because our birthdays were around the same time, and I think I got Fallout 3. I think it's when I first bought Fallout 3, and he bought that Avatar game. Become a bit spiffy again. Was he like that? I don't ever remember. Actually, I think I've told this story before where when we first got our PS4s, Kieran was like, "Oh, we'll play Far Cry 4 together and we'll finish it together." And he started playing it, and we started playing co-op. He then says to me, "Oh, I've got one more trophy to get, so let's get that first, then we'll finish them up for you." And I was like, "Oh, cool, no problem." And it's basically he needs to like be driving a truck with another player or whatever, some shit like that. So I'm in the gunner seat blasting away at people in the middle of a mission. Kieran gets a trophy, he just goes, "Fucking yes!" And then it just comes up, "Kieran has left the game." And I'm like, "What?" He just left immediately as soon as he got the... And then he turned Far Cry 4 off and never turned it on again. I'm pretty bad for needing trophies. I'll play through it and see if I notice I'm close. I'll go, "Oh, you know what, I'll try and finish this, you know." But if I'm like ages off, I'm probably not going to replay it. Or if it's a game that I just really, really love, I might replay it again, you know. But I very rarely go hunting for trophies, you know. It's more just I go, "Oh, I'm like 90% of the game, you know, 90% of the way through, I might as well go 100%. Played Far Cry 4, a friend, they hate me because every time I turned it on, I was just setting everyone on fire. Oh, yes, man. I do remember that. But the problem was, when me and Kieran done that, it was both of us that were doing that, so we just burnt everything. Oh, fuck, I messed up that fucking shot there. The only person I know who fucking platted Dark Souls was Sean. Platted the first Dark Souls game, and the amount of fucking work that would take, my god. I really like Far Cry games. That's a hot take of mine. They aren't high art, and I'm not going to ever say they're 10 out of 10s, but you give me a long weekend. Where can I... Oh, I can't get a shot. Fuck! You give me a long weekend, you give me, you know, all this time, and I'll have a great time with them. Far Cry 5 was really good, y'all. 4 is the only really one you've got into. I tried to get into 2, but 2's not really like after Far Cry 3 they kind of have a formula, because I've played Far Cry 3, Blood Dragon 4 and 5, and I'm on the lookout for 6, but I'll only buy 6 when it's like a tenner. That's my rule. If it's more than a tenner, I probably won't buy it, you know. Oh, I need to protect this person who's running through. 1 and 2 are like the Witcher 1 and 2 compared to the... Ah, see, I get you. Get how it comes into its own 5-3. And I remember one of the Far Cry's... I think it was... I played... This isn't one that I played myself. I played it at a friend's house. I think it was on the Wii. Proto, maybe get me here. It was like Far Cry Instincts or Far Cry Apex, something like that. I had some sort of generic title. And that was... That just felt like a... It kind of felt like, you know, when you play Crysis and it's got all that hype behind it and it's kind of... I don't want to say shite, but it's just there. Because I think Far Cry originally was like this big thing where it's like, oh look, my PC can run Far Cry, not obviously on the level of Crysis, you know? Right, start getting blasting, here we go. Yeah, because there was one for the... There was one the PS2, I'm sure. There was one the Wii and shit like that as well. It was literally the same studio as Crysis. That makes a lot of sense. Why do I've got no ammo after this? I'm out of ammo. Shit. Let's get plenty of ammo here. Oh, who's this boy? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, Proto here is, if you will be in the Wii, on top of anything Wii related, Proto's your boy. I found a copy of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here on the Wii, which I didn't know existed. I thought, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be some shite. No, it's an actual game. I was gonna buy it for you, Proto, but unfortunately the thing was asking for, like, the charity shop was asking for like £8 for it. I was like, no, I can't. I could probably find it in like CEX for like 50p or some shit, you know? Oh, I'm on a... I can't fucking see a thing. Am I getting shot from behind? But I can't look behind. Oh. Right, here we go, we're good. Right, here we go, just poker heats it. I don't know how I'm taking damage from behind me. I think maybe it's that the enemies are shooting me, I guess, but... I had one that you needed, like... You needed a separate power lead for it, and it wasn't great because it kept dying out. I remember I was trying to stream Hunting Ground years ago, and yeah, it didn't run particularly well, and it looked so bad because it was kind of upscaled everything, or it tried to. Here we go. I think I have to protect the person in the red. I think that's my wife, maybe, or I don't know, I've not been paying attention. Yeah, mind the original Xbox, you could only play DVDs if you had the... What the fuck? Because the Xbox came out a couple of years after the PS2, you think that would be like... Because the PS2 sold so well, kind of mainly because then people could go, oh, but it's just as expensive as a fucking... What do you call it? Just expensive as a DVD player, you know? Hey Dan, how you doing, pal? So the character's name is Elise. Oh yeah, there was a disc, like a Wii disc, wasn't there? Or was that a PS2 that had the Netflix disc? I seem to remember seeing that on a Stop Skeleton Titan video. But how you doing, Dan? How's your day going? But you got to remember Sony made DVD players. Oh. But I think that's kind of... Because that's how I kind of went to my mum and dad, and I was like, hey, I really want a PS2, but also it can play DVDs. Well, did anyone else have this problem with PS2? Because I always had the issue where my DVDs came out looking green. And I know it's probably a ScarletLead issue. But what I ended up doing was I went to my TV and I had to fucking fight with the... Like fucking fight with it to changing the contrast, change the colour grading, every time I watched the DVD, so it would look pure. I have to make my controller green, you know, no, my TV green, make it look halfway normal. Good day at Design Festival, lots of time in the sun talking, yes, and what a day for it, what a day for an outdoor festival. Oh god, oh jeez, what's the Design Festival, what's that about? Tell it to me, Dan, come on, what have we got? Lads, we're playing on pussy mode, and I'm getting my cunt kicked in. Right, here we go. Just fire away, there we go. Man, the run animation just looks a bit... I know Proto mentioned it, but it just looks so off, you know? Oh, mini magazines, I see, I get you. I'll be honest, boys, I've completely kind of zoned out. Like, I agree, part of my brain's just relaxing, so I can't really tell what's going on in the game. Usually handmade, very limited runs. Ooh! Oh, boys, we're doing a sniper section. Yes, man, all gillied up, let's go. This is a fucking bogging sniper scope. Look at that. Can I bend the sniper bullets? I cannot. Right, have a good time, Jack. Take care of yourself. Right, tonsillitis. Oh, tonsillitis is horrible. First time I had tonsillitis, it's probably been the... Like, how do I say this? I've been sicker, but I've never felt worse. When I had first had tonsillitis. So, according to Megan, the first time you have it is always the worst. Got antibiotics and everything now. Hopefully do something. Just get a tonsil like I did. I think you need to have it like so many times before they do that. Like, I think you need to have it like so many times in a year. But I remember when I had it, I was sitting dying, and Kieran came up because Kieran had the tonsil. So Megan and Kieran are just sitting there drinking pink gin as I am just slowly sitting waiting to die. I just don't think to do it anymore. I mean, what use are tonsils, you know? I'd never had it. Like, Megan would get it like once or twice a year, but it would almost be like, to Megan, it would be like a bad cold or a flu, you know? And I got it, and it was death. I felt like I was dying, you know? Like, oh, it was awful. Like Ross, you don't have to go into too much detail, but did you have the bit where your body keeps creating spit, and I had a fucking spit bucket beside me? That was gross. Oh, it was awful. And you see, if I'm sick, boys, I love to eat. I just get a bunch of snacks and go, right, we are hibernating, or then I'll just get like a 6-pack of, like, I don't know, like something like American cream soda, and just go, right, I'm just gonna drink this. I'm gonna sit and watch shite. But no, I didn't even have the... Drinking was sore. Eating was a no-go. So, nothing. I didn't have any joy. I was just sitting on the couch wanting to die, yeah. Oh shit, we've bent the bullet. Yes, man.
I guess you still trust me.
Still, always.
And there's baby McAvoy.
He's beautiful.
Is he?
Expecting less.
He's forbidden by the code. He shouldn't be here.
And yet he's in my arms.
Give me the boy.
Our son, Cross. Our son.
Oh no! Oh, somebody shot my mom.
Never let him go.
Oh, we're not worried about the assassin there. We're not worried about the sniper. It just shot our wife.
The shooter, who is he?
The immortal, the head of the Paris fraternity. To a fanatic like him, your parents violated the code of the Loom.
And the Paris fraternity is here now, in Chicago, because of me?
Not only because of you.
I'm looking up if the immortal was a character in the comic. I can't see one. Oh no. Right, so there's a group called the Council of Five,
Kowarski told me the
who are
police
like the
trying to
leaders
get rid
of the fraternity.
Bloom, so at least I knew I'd find the bastards.
And there's characters like the Professor, that's the guy who we work under, I think that's maybe Terrence Stamp.
Always.
Adam 1, Mr. Rictus, the Future. The Future is a Nazi time-displaced criminal who hopes to bring in a new Holocaust. Oh my fucking god, who's meant to be like Kang the Conqueror but a Nazi. Mark Millar, what are you doing?
Body bags.
Oh no. And then the Emperor, aka Ching Sang, is a Chinese crime lord who took control of Asia. His character is a composite character of the Mandarin and Ra's al Ghul from DC Comics. Oh dear, oh dearie me. Mark Millar, oh no. And I can just imagine that the Emperor is definitely not, you know, designed to look like fucking, what's his name? What's your man who was like oh fuck, I forget his name. He's like a horror character who's just an Asian guy. What's he called? Fuck. Oh gosh, annoy me. Fucking Christopher Lee's played him. Boris Karloff's played him. Oh my god, what's his name? And he's basically just a whole thing where it's, oh, isn't it scary that he's Asian? Fuck me. Not Frankenstein. Fuck. What's his name? Fuck. I can see him in my head. I can see a very... Oh god, oh Jesus. Like, he's like a horrible Chinese caricature. Nope, fucking Dracula. No. Maybe let's shoot the guy with the shield. Did it work? Fu Manchu, that's the one, yeah. Because, like, I think, no, did Hammer do a Fu Manchu movie? I can't remember, but I was basically a bunch of horror movies had done, like, oh, the terror of Fu Manchu, and I'm like, wait, what's his gimmick? What is he, like, he's just Asian, you know? All I can think of was Ming the Merciless from Flash. I think all these characters come from, they come from the same thing, you know, racism. But, you know, Fu Manchu, Ming the Merciless, and, like, the Mandarin or whatever. The Mandarin who Marvel's done their best to fucking distance themselves with, you know. Many people were annoyed at the Mandarin in, like, Iron Man 3. They're like, oh, but they've changed them. I was like, of course they have. Of fucking course they have. Right, end the bullet around there. Oh god. I'm in cover, shooter, and I'm no in cover. Oh no. Right, here we go, we're good boys. Do you mind, sir? Mandarin was a villain in the Shang-Chi movie though. Yeah, he was like a new character they introduced who was kind of like the replacement for the Mandarin, because the Mandarin is like a big, like, I've also seen Marvel Comics. Fu Manchu is Shang-Chi's father. Thank fuck they changed that to this new character who's like who's a new version of the Mandarin. I stabbed that cunt right in the dick, holy shit. So this movie came out in 2008, right? Like, I'm trying to think, like, what is this, like James McAvoy's big breakout? Because I know he was in Shameless, and X-Men First Class was maybe a year or two after this. You know, First Class was, I want to say that was 2011. I want to say.
Knock knock.
I'm trying to think what movies I remember James. Oh fuck. Oh, shoot the explosion and then shoot that boy over there. Oh, what am I aiming at? Oh, girl die there. Oh man, this is ridiculous, but I really hope, I mentioned it earlier, I really hope that John Wick game's good. Man, let's...
Whoa.
Because the John Wick game came out before, was it John Wick Hex, and it's kind of like a tactical game. Oh, what's going on here? Oh. This guy's getting a bit, oh, you know. You wait for that guy to focus, he do it. Oh no, he's doing that mad fucking blind fire. Yes, man. There we go. There we go. I think that one was made by Mike Bethel. What's he worked on? Because I remember seeing a trailer for it and going, that looks amazing, and then just hearing nothing about it afterwards. Because John Wick should... I think, how do you do that combat justice? Like, how do... Unless the game is like Asura's Wrath and it's just like completely... Like, you would need a fucking... Like, a combat system as deep as fucking Tekken to do the John Wick series justice, you know? Though you just know if John Wick came out like... If that came out like, you know, at this time, it would have been a game like this, you know. Thomas Was Alone was his first biggest game when it ended on from the 360 era. I've heard of it, but I couldn't tell you a thing about it. Oh, my controller disconnected for a second there. He also did a Tron game that's apparently good. Ooh. There's a Tron game, I think it may be, is it Tron Legacy? It's like, or is that an older one that's meant to be like really fucking good? Oh, hello.
She's here. Have you found her?
Yeah. We locate no body. Son of the killer may have taken special interest.
That's one Tron 2.0 is meant to be really fucking good.
Perhaps he trachnul Fox's horse before it gets too cold.
Shut up. He's not like you.
Has she got like a growth on the top of her head, or is that meant to be like a bun?
When gets here, clean this up. Then we'll deal with the loan.
Ну, конечно, of course. But you are going to help?
Do you have any idea how much I paid for this?
Au revoir, сучка. Back to work, Gandon. Must clean entire floor by night.
There was a Tron Legacy game as well, I remember. I think that was on... I think that was on Steam.
So, yeah, I didn't have any...
It's a Monolith game. Oh yeah, because they're the guys that made, like, Disarm the Russian. They made games like No One Lives Forever, which I fucking adore.
Hey, Sputnik, why don't you just give me your arm and we'll forget all about this shooting at each other thing.
Right, wait, where's the Russian at? Where's he going?
There's not much left of this place.
Oh shit, what the fuck is the cunt? Oh, they're like repelling in. I see. Also predominantly known for Fear. You know, that's a series that I've got. Like, I've got the first one on Xbox 360, and I've got them all on Steam. I have never played them. I keep meaning to get around to playing them one day. We got him. We got him.
Why don't you just give me your
I know it's one of those ones that's more important, like with the mad AI doing the fucking like flanking you and shit like that. It's one of those ones I've heard is really good, and I will get round to playing them one day. So I don't know why I didn't look up and see these cunts, because the game's relatively cheap. It was given away. I think I got mine in a Humble Bundle because I've got like ones that I wouldn't have bought, like Fear 3, because I've heard that one's not great. But I'll get around to it one day. It's a shame that a lot of these older shooters don't work well on the Steam Deck, because that is like pure Steam Deck fodder, you know? Oh, I want to say, Ross, thank you again for Bolt Gun. I'm having a great time with Bolt Gun.
Have that, you fat piece of shit.
No clue what's going on or who anyone is, but having a good time with it. And we killed the Russian.
The secret language of the fraternity. The tattoo. Binary code. I knew it was important. So, I had to take it with me.
Actually, I'm just gonna check something. I'm just gonna check how many missions are in this game.
Hi, Wesley. You've taken to all this.
Just out of curiosity.
Binary code, what's it mean?
Who did it belong to?
The Russian. He didn't need it anymore.
He is...
So let's go. Wanted.
Guardian.
I keep going to type in Wanted Dead.
3 are sent from our various fraternities.
Wanted Weapons of Fate.
Carries a unique tattoo that is a partial.
What was it going with? Walk, that's it, just to see how many missions there are.
And every fraternity has guardians.
Think anyone's written a walk through the first game?
Out of necessity, as they do seem to attract misfortune.
Right, Russian's Last Dance.
You know, that used to scare the shit out of me. My doctor thought I was having an anxiety attack. If they only knew.
Boys, I think I'm actually kind of far through this game. I'm just looking, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 5 missions left, so I think we might just push through and try and finish this game. Hey, what's this do? Bullet time. Oh, I depends to get some damage. Cheers to the stream, lad. Oh, no problem, Ross. Take care of yourself. Oh, so I need to shoot the bodies for just to show off fucking. There we go. There we go. Right, so I can use bullet time and shoot these guys off the hooks. Oh. Here we go. It's that I've been fucking a bit most of the time. I think if I just sort of... What's the time, as the kids say, lock in, we can probably just fly through this game. I don't think it's a particularly long title.
The big skills come at a price.
Adrenaline, oh. Actually, there's a video here, and it's a full playthrough. It's 2 hours long. Oh, that's it, boys. We're just gonna finish this in one go. Kill 2 enemies to get enough adrenaline. Shoot both enemies in one go. There we go. Yes, man. That's one of those ones that you feel cool as fuck, but you're actually not doing anything because the game's doing everything for you, you know?
That is all there is to it. But if you're lucky, you'll stay alive long enough to realize that there is a big difference between shooting a gun and being an assassin.
You earned the enhanced quick movements ability. Fucking yes, man. You've earned a trophy. No more anxiety attacks. This was the demo. I remember the level was called Fear of Flying. Right, plays Tommy Lee Jones here.
She was a whore. You can tell her that. They'll kill all the passengers. Just try and get me. I'm gonna need another way off this plane. Think, damn it.
Where's the fucking baby?
The cockpit has an emergency hatch and parachutes.
Right, here we go, boys. Here we go. Get to the cockpit and find the parachute. Right, we're good, we're good. Just start blasting, just start blasting. Ah, fuck. Right, here we go, here we go. I can't remember if this bit was a demo or if it's... I think it's when you get up to the main bit, because for some reason... Oh god, I can't see it past my big, beautiful, bulky frame. Right, we're good, just blast away. I wonder why this was a... Because I'm pretty sure I can name you quite a few like shooters from the 360 era that had scenes that were in planes. Like, that's the finale of Modern Warfare, isn't it? I mean Modern Warfare, not Modern Warfare. Oh fuck, wait, this cunt taking a few more shots. Where is he? There he is! Yes, man. Wait, where am I shooting? Where am I going? I do wish I had a gun that wasn't a fucking pistol though. I know I've had sections where it's like you have a sniper or you're manning a machine gun. But I do kind of wish I had like a shotgun or like a... Well, I guess you couldn't bend a shotgun shot, you know? I'm gonna see if I can just run through this, see if that's the speed run. Actually, we do this all the time, but does this game have a speed run record? Because I was tempted to do a speed run of what's that game I played? Fucking Shadows of Katmai, the Cabela game. Because that game was fucking wild, that game was something else. Don't know if I'd recommend it, but it was something else, you know? Oh, here we go. This is the suit that's in the comics, which never turns up in the movie. This was the scene. This was the thing that was in the demo. Right, here we go. Here we go. Let me if I come across here. Here we go. Oh, excuse me, friend. Oh, pardon me. I've got had a drink and then it's just come back to me because I'm old and I can't fucking death without getting severe indigestion. So if you hear me like belch, I'm sorry. There we go. Yes, man. Right, so we're trying to take the... Oh! I seem to have found a wee thing there where I can just make that fly forward. What's going on here? That doesn't seem like something you'd normally have in a plane. Anyways. Where's the fucking baby? I've got no clue. Saving checkpoint, just take care of this cunt. Look at this, master of stealth. Yes man, here we go, here we go. But I remember trying to read the Wanted comic and it's got some good stuff. Oh fucking V-trigger, yes man. That's the knee it broke John Cena's nose. Fucking yes. But what else was I saying? Can I squeeze through here? No, oh I can squeeze through here. I'll push this thing. But yeah, I tried to read the Wanted comic and I like most of Mark Millar stuff, it's just edgy. But it's like just trying to be edgy. Like, there's this one called The Unfunnies that he's written. And The Unfunnies that I've said before is the worst comic, probably the worst comic I've ever read. And it's set in a world where where it's like a Looney Tunes type world. But oh no, the main cat, like, basically the joke is that it's cartoon characters being corrupted by really dark shit. And like the main guy gets arrested for having like what do you call it, like not very nice photos of children, and I was like, what the fuck is our main character? What the fuck, Mark Millar? And there's a lot of let's just be honest here, racist humour and a lot of yeah, like there's things like Wanted, like Kick-Ass, which are mean-spirited and are edgy. And if you ever read like what the work he done with like I like the original Ultimate Universe, but things like the Ultimates is it's not aged particularly well. And like I said, it can come across very mean-spirited, but oh, The Unfunnies is a new level of like mean-spirited, you know?
I have the last parachute cross. There is no escape for you here.
Why? Why'd you do it?
Have you asked yourself the same question? Elise would be alive
just shoot him.
If you hadn't
Shoot him.
infected her with your seed.
That seed has a name.
Wesley, yes I know, and I have something of his cross this.
You son of a bitch.
Oh yes, man.
Only mortel, or maybe you will learn to fly.
Shit. I can't fly, you asshole. But I can drive.
Oh, we're gonna drive the car down. Ah, see, I get you. That was ridiculous. I'm into this, boys. I'm into this. They shot a bullet at each other at point blank range. There we go. And the bullets kissed. 10 out of 10. And a lot of people is like open fucking windows and we're not flying out them. Wait, are they open? I can't tell if that's a window or if it is like an open air. Right, what we shoot your boy there? Oh, there's a bullet coming for us there. Again, this whole thing is like the most fucking 360 thing I've ever seen, even down to like the hue, you know. I'll definitely have to check out like the Bourne Ultimatum game. So I remember hearing pals talk about it. I had a friend who had a Barra's 360 and he would get every fucking game that came out. Because I think his games were like, it was like £3 a game. He couldn't play online, but I didn't play him online much either, you know, so I've been 10 out of 10, you know. I think what we talked about is kind of recently how we kind of like Kane Lynch, you know, or how I kind of like Kane Lynch. The cast they got first is decent, even though it's not the movie one. Who'd they have? Who's James McAvoy? I'm gonna guess the time of the game came out. Nolan North, I'm gonna say. That does seem like an Archer skit. It's Jimmy Simpson. Who's Jimmy Simpson? Who's that? I know I've seen that name before. Jimmy Simpson. Oh!
Find the other
it's
two
the fucking
guardians,
McPoyles.
and you will know where they planned.
What the fuck? Star of Westworld.
The Immortal had a bullet with my name on it.
Yes.
Oh no, I can hear him. I can hear him.
Do you
It's a bit, you know when he's whistling about, like, not whistling, when he's whispering about like losing his eye.
The Paris fraternity ordered 100 more just like it. I'm meeting their buyer, a man named Brum.
The guy that sounds like Peter Stormare, the Immortal. It's Peter Stormare. Oh, yes, man. A character who's only made for the video game, and they were like, let's get Peter Stormare in there. Completed Act 4. Fucking yes, man.
Chicago, my favorite place to snipe in.
So I'm guessing we're going to be fighting Big Peter Stormare. Oh, it's not a growth, it's a bun. Right, I get you.
Shit. Pekorski was on his own. I figured he'd understand.
I'll say if you can fit Stormare into a project, you take a chance. Oh, absolutely. I'm sure this game was made because, like, oh, we've got Peter Stormare in for something. Fuck it, tell him it's a wanted game. Is there? No, we'll fart it up soon, yeah. First time I've ever seen him in a movie was... Oh, what was the movie? What was it? It was Constantine, which I don't remember much about, apart from his version of the devil being really good. The black dude with blonde hair is voiced by Common. What the fuck? What is this fucking cast for? Actually, who made this? I don't think I ever looked up who made this game. Did I just stab him in? I forget what it's called, but there's like it's not a vein, an artery in your leg that will bleed out. Grin made it. Who are Grin? Their name doesn't jump out at me. They made a lot of low-budget third-person shooters. Yes, man. That'll be why they're so good at a B third-person shooter, yeah. Made Bionic Commando and Terminator. Oh, Terminator Salvation was one. Remember I mentioned my pal who only played games if he could platinum them. He got Terminator Salvation. I remember really wanting that because I was like, oh fuck, because I loved Terminator boys when I was younger, especially. I played like every Terminator game. Like there was 3 on the PS2 that I remember really enjoying. They're probably shit.
God damn. I was kind of hoping that becoming
I say a lot. That was only 3 they made. Well, that's a not bad 3, not bad 3 games because now that you mentioned it's Bionic Commando, the shooting does feel familiar. And this, again, this game is, I'll be honest, this game's pretty decent. It's generic. Like if I looked at this, I would not be able to tell you it's a wanted title until I do something like this. Wow! Oh fuck, I fucked that up. But I could see me buying this for a tenner and having a good weekend when I was younger, Terminator I can't tell you anything about, but I imagine it's more of the same.
Itch on my balls, Wesley, and I'm tired of it.
Well, I aim to please.
Then your bloody aim is shit. I came for the loom, not for you, asswipe. But now, I'm gonna kill you. Just for fun and a laugh.
Terminator Salvation. Oh fuck.
How about you hold this?
There's a lot of Terminator games that defeat Brummel. Brummel looks like the most
Closer, he's not moving.
The most Devil's Third type thing, This isn't Common's best performance. He's improved a lot by the time he got to John Wick 2. Oh god, right, just get shooting this boy here. I wonder if this character just turned up and clearly we're meant to recognise him. I wonder if he's in the movie or because again I can't remember the movie. I've seen it once in the cinema on like a random fucking Sunday or whatever, you know.
This pussy bitch from back here.
What was that take, McPoyle? Back here. Might have grenades. Oh, nope. Shit, he's gone. Colin plays a different character. What? Did they just have him on like they just had him in the booth? Like, oh fuck it, you might as well just play a bad guy in this. Can't hide here. Can I hide here? Cannot. Might as well just wait here till my health goes back up. That is a extraordinarily quick like healing. Where is he? I think I've seen him. Got about half his health away. Yes, man, here we go. So just give him me pew-pews until he comes out. Right, I just shoot you boys up here. Right, we're good, we're good, we're good. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no. Sloan is voiced by recently deceased actor voiced Tom Kane. Oh, the Professor for what you call it? Professor for Powerpuff Girls. Wanted claimed in R1 boys, that's it. First Terrence Stamp. Actually, I think Terrence Stamp, he might have voiced Terrence Stamp's character. Unless Sloan, is Sloan Terrence Stamp? Again, I forget names and shit like that. I was watching the movie, no clue who anyone was, going, oh, it's Angelina Jolie, that's I'm out of ammo shit. Right, Brummel, excuse me. Terrence Stamp, his character is voiced by Terrence Stamp. How the fuck can you not get James McAvoy, who's like done like just Shameless at this point, but you can get Terrence fucking Stamp and Peter Stormare? Did we get him? We got him, boys. He's been compromised to a permanent end. Permanent end, I can't fucking talk. McAvoy had done Atonement. Never seen Atonement. Is it any good?
For the theater of it all.
Actually, I need something from your corpse.
Oh, the binary codes that I think every assassin's got on them.
Yeah. Why the fuck didn't you say so? Take it.
I'm getting pure Devil's Third animations off of the off of the animations and the models, you know?
And I gotta give you credit, man. I would have screamed like a bitch if that had been me.
We just got like a flap of skin in our arms, or in our pocket. Oh no, we just cut the whole arm off with a tiny little knife. How'd that work?
Where's it at? I'm guessing about 3. Boom goes the dynamite.
What is going on, boys? I've got no clue. What the fuck? There's rats with dynamite? What the fuck, boys? What is going on? Hey, Cashy. How you doing, Cashy? How's your day going? Escape the burning building. This game just got good. I can't just jump right through fire. What the fuck? Excuse me, boysies. So, wait, do you just watch Bubsy and get a badge? Where's my fucking badge? Is McAvoy the wanted? Technically, I think Peter Stormare is the wanted. I mean, well, they do want him in the movie to be an assassin, so I guess he is wanted in some way, you know. Whichever one if you watched my stream earlier, I think to watch for like 15 minutes. Oh, hopefully it counts with VODs as well. Played the Bubsy demo. Decent. Oh, I might give it a try then. Megan wants me to give this game, what is it? The Trees Hate You a try. You finished it on stream and you liked it. Yeah, it's a 3D platformer. I assume most of them are really short. I'd rather something like is shorter than what's the one I was playing, and this one might get me a bit of heat because this one's a critical darling. I was playing a bit of Hat in Time, but Hat in Time really overstays its welcome. Like the stuff that's in Hat in Time is good, but it just goes on for a bit too long than it should, you know. Like it would be much better if it was just a couple of levels shorter, you know. But also, I feel that with a lot of games. Like I made the mistake of back because I've been getting into Berserk, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to buy like a Berserk game. So I bought the Berserk. What do you call it? A Muso, you know, like Band of the Hawk. It's called. And I'm like, it's like a lot of content, a lot of missions. But fuck me, I'm just like, please, gonna end soon. Yes, man, hide behind the cardboard box. That will start the bullets, you know. Oh, what a quick time event! Yes, man. Sorry, the game wasn't Xbox 360 enough for me. We had to put quick time events in.
And this is coming from a dude who flunked gym.
Gym. Was it because you accused the teacher of touching you and then...
Piece of the puzzle.
Oh, for context, that's what you're doing all with Sonny.
How'd they know? How did they know?
Sorry.
How the fuck did they know you were in Chicago? It was the kill order from my father's safe house. That's what you're after, isn't it?
It's an important piece of fraternity business, and it should be protected.
Man, also Terrence Stamp, if Terrence Stamp's body was found like in like a river years later, you know?
Well, it started here. Your father thought he was answering a distress call from Sloan.
Oh, flashback time. Shoot that motherfucker.
Are you sure they're gonna make a move against us?
Your previous dealings with the Paris fraternity.
Oh look, we can't pay for Morgan Freeman's likeness.
You think this is about me?
The French believe.
Well, okay, maybe it looks a bit like Morgan Freeman.
Killing one of their own aboard that jetliner.
You give me that kill order, Sloan.
Sorry, right. Sloan is Tom Kane voicing Morgan Freeman. Defend the fraternity. Right, here we go, boys. Let's need to see who's shooting me first. That's why I said oh no earlier. Let's get shooting, here we go. I was sitting there when you said oh no, I was like, oh, what has Tom Kane done? What has he done? And then I was like, oh wait, no. And then the finally dropped when he called him Sloan. Because for the life of me, I can't remember that character's name in the movie. I just go, oh, it's Morgan Freeman. Oh, here we go. Right, and just get shusted in here. But I think I was talking about this earlier. Millar made a deal with Netflix that all of his stuff would get like done, and I think basically they released, was it Jupiter's Ascending? They released that, and that was it. Just nothing after that, you know. So I've got a feeling after The Boys, because The Boys, like, I'll be completely honest, no cunt cared about The Boys before it became a TV show. Like they were gonna make a movie of it in 2008, but the comics were not great. And then and now suddenly this edgy little comic is now literally the biggest TV show out nowadays. Oh, I tried to read them again. I tried again, like, because I finished The Boys and I really enjoyed the finale. Like, it wasn't perfect, but overall, I really enjoyed the show. So I was like, oh, I'll give the comics another try, and I made it 2 issues in, and I went, nah, fuck this is awful. But I wonder, we're probably gonna see a lot more. We're probably gonna see a lot more of these indie comics getting picked up. Like, people felt, oh yeah, they definitely did, but yeah, last season there was a lot of stuff that was clearly put in to build up for this spin-off, which I wasn't hot on. But when the last season was good, it was really good. The main thing I'm annoyed about is, and it's not the creators' fault. Like, clearly they thought Gen V was getting another series, you know. Clearly they thought that's why the characters didn't get this big send-off and this big ending, you know. What Clara would have wanted. Yes, but so I think we're going to see a lot more of these. Like I know Sweet Tooth's a pretty big deal at Netflix. I know didn't Why the Last Man get made into something, and that didn't do particularly well. Shame, because Why the Last Man's really good. And Invincible's like the biggest TV show as well now. I was saying to Megan loves a comic book series called Saga, and Saga's fucking mental. It's really weird, but that'll probably get turned into a show or something like that. The one that Megan's always bitter about is, see the shows Grimm and the show Once Upon a Time. They both started out at one point as a Fables TV show. See, I missed what the whole Clara thing was. She was a Nazi, like actually a Nazi, and they're acting as if like, oh, but Homelander falling for someone and then going, oh wait, she's a Nazi, and then not caring is a very sort of Homelander thing, you know. But I did find it funny that was the thing, you know, it was that character. See, I want to talk about The Boys, but I don't want to spoil it or anything like that, just in case anyone's not watched it, but that's what I one thing I'm kind of missing, I'll miss like Homelander, right? He was a really well written villain that he was, you know, like a superior god complex and shit. I loved that. But oh my god, the memes that would come out of Anthony Starr's performance. I'll miss having like I've got so much mileage out of that one, when he's threatened to murder people over the memes. He's like, because every time I see my name getting brought up in TOS, I'm like, right, just put it up, you know. Oh, aye. Shit. But like I said, I expect everyone is all famous actors are some level of evil, you know.
To learn that this has happened to me before.
And you know how I feel.
Now, you have seen
Jason, you should read the book, you know.
Tross cannot be trusted. He must meet his fate.
Maybe the most meme-baiting thing I've ever done, but it works. Again, I think it worked. I think they realised that Homelander was getting a shit ton of memes and shit like that, so they're like, oh, might as well, you know, kind of dig into it without, you know. Oh yeah, I like some of our performances as well. Like Jack Quaid's really good. Of course, Carl Urban's good, but Anthony Starr is like hands down the best thing about it, you know. Right, here we go. We're good. But I've got because I was talking to Kieran about this. Me and him are the same. We've got a bunch of ideas for YouTube shit. And I've got a thing on my notepad, which is do a video with since The Boys finished 5 like other comics that could be the next Boys, you know, like the next big fucking TV show. The same way I've got another one that's fucking 5 indie games that could be like, or 5 games that could be fucking big movies after like Backrooms and fucking what's the one Markiplier done, you know? Was that the same where Kripke said Anthony Starr was pushing him back over how overly Trump parodying he became? The problem is, like, I found it really weird in the fact that they were clearly going like, oh, this is so over the top. Trump would never do anything like this. And then Trump goes and does something that's not far off what happens in the show. And I'm like, mate, he was meant to be like an over the top parody. It'll never happen, you know? But also, Homelander in the comics is just kind of boring. Like, all the characters in The Boys are kind of just edgy and boring. Like, the difference with the fucking... Oh god, Jesus, yeah. Hit point safe. Here we go, let's go, boys. Definitely went hard on Trump Tower when that's interesting thing if any American patriotism looks like is what Homelander looks like for the rest of the world. Yeah, they didn't really... I would have been interested to see how the rest of the world see him, but I guess that's for... like, because they're doing like a boys... It's not... Is it Boys Brazil, I think it's called? Which I kind of wish they wouldn't, but... Then again, I wasn't... Boys Mexico, yeah. I was not hyped for... What's it called? I think I know why I'm saying Boys Mexico. It's because but you got Boys in Brazil. That's a book that I think I seen in fucking Waterstones yesterday, so that name stuck in my head. But like I say, I'm not looking forward to it, but like I wasn't looking forward to Gen V, and Gen V ended up being one of my favourite things about The Boys. Was I fucking love that show, specifically the first season. Oh my fucking god. Gen V was like exactly what I've always wanted from like so there's in the X-Men there's another academy called a group called the Hellions, and the Hellions is ran by the Hellfire Club. See if they ever done a movie about the Hellfire Academy. That's exactly what I want from Gen V, like exactly. Oh no. Goddamn saying what happened to Chance. Oh yeah, because he was in like he was really good, and he was in like Sabrina and shit like that, and he's one of those guys that was like this young actor. I was like, oh, he's gotta be a guy. I'm probably gonna, like, I think most of the cast of Gen V are gonna be ones that I'll keep my eye on for like whatever they show up in next, you know. And he was younger than me. He was only like mid-20s, I think. But damn shame, and you can tell, like, I think the season 2 of Gen V was rewritten. It was clearly rewritten a lot around him not being there, and it's a shame. It's one of the things you can't, like, an actor dying, and literally the stuff they shoot it, you know. But like, oh fuck, how do we explain this? How do we get around this? You know, how do we work with this? I know it's least of your problems when someone dies, you know. But and I think that probably affected how the Gen V characters were featured in The Boys as well. If you know what I mean, like, there's a guy down here. Where's he? Oh, there he is. It's a really easily charismatic actor. Yeah, again, fucking crying shame. It's really awful. I remember literally just Dana shite and shouting Megan. I go, Megan, guys from The Boys, fucking young guys just eating, waddling in with my trousers at my ankles, you know. That's how I think all sort of, like, all news about someone dying should be shared. Fuck. Okay, maybe I should hide. You know what McAvoy was in before us and I liked? What, was he in Last King of Scotland? I've never seen Last King of Scotland. It's one of the movies I've always meant to watch. It's one of the ones that I can tell is going to be like, I don't want to say heavy going, but you know. But I'm like, I'll watch it one day. That's one that got Big Forrest Whitaker's Oscar, wasn't it? I watched it in school, I remember very little about it. I just remember my dad trying to explain to me why it was called Last King of Scotland. But he's not Scottish, is he? Who am I Houston? Who am I Whitney Houston? This guy over here. Go stick, you can do it, pal. There we go. I did DVD, it's decent. McAvoy's a Scottish doctor in Uganda. He gets tied with a warlord. Antiques ensue. Here we go, we're good, we're good. I always remember seeing it in Blockbuster. Like, I remember specifically it was a Blockbuster up was it Clyde Bank. There was a massive one. And I remember they had a bunch of copies of that because I was looking through the form. It was like the former rental, like rental ones they'd sell for cheap, yeah. For some reason I had a bunch of copies of that and Paranormal Activity 1. Oh, they also had, that's where I got my copy of Final Destination 3. You know, the one with the mad gimmick where you can choose if they live or die or whatever the fuck. Does have to survive that whole time. Couldn't I have just sat in like in cover behind the fucking pew pew machine gun?
Stop this foolishness! You can't hit me!
I'm not aiming for you, asshole!
Yes, man. Kill Peter Stormare. Yes, man.
I have to know why my father put me through this.
There's a scene where Whitaker thinks he's been poisoned. He's freaking out, and McAvoy decides you need to do a big fart, and he makes him fart. Yes, man.
Sacred fraternity catacomb. Shame that I only really got.
I hope that was the scene where they're going like, and the Oscar goes to,
forced to endure the
and that happened, yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch. Fuck, I have to go.
I've seen enough of Chicago, Wesley.
I watched what my girlfriend did the whole
that won't be
which got who lives who dies things. It was shite. I think it was like such a, it was like built up to be this big amazing thing, and it was just shite, you know. Spiders don't have wings. Oh, we Wesley in this outfit now. That's funny because in the comic he's dressed like that, but in the movie he's just cutting as James McAvoy the whole time.
I guess snowboarding's out.
Jason, were you away when we found out who voices not James McAvoy here? It's fucking one of Nick Foyle's.
Fucking helicopters again. When I get back to Chicago, I've gotta get...
And because I can't unhear him.
I have to get into that switch house and get this fucking moving again.
Right, let's just take a wee second. Guillermo del Toro, oh, amazing. I seen a skit for, it was like a wee behind the scenes thing, and it was the fact that he's back and they're doing another one with Pappy McPoyle, like another episode, and it was him and Danny DeVito in mobility scooters just making noises and racing each other, and I was like, 10 out of 10. Always Sunny's back. I love that episode, the courtroom episode, so good. Here we go, we're good, we're good. You know what, let's curve a bullet. We've done that in a while. Fucking yes, man. You know what, I'm going to install that fucking like Sniper Elite. I've got one of them on PS Plus. I'll do that, I'll take one shot and go, that was fucking cool, and I'll uninstall the game because I do that every single time. Every time. Every time All Sunny does a court episode, even if it's in a shitty pub, it's always an all-timer. Oh, the fucking the serial one.
Now that that switch bitch is out of the way, I can get back.
That switch bitch is out of the way. Did you see there was a fucking like someone taking a photo of William Shatner driving, and he's got a fucking, he's doing the dentist where he's got a big fucking bowl of cereal in his which got. So McAvoy's only 5'7", that's a wee guy. That's two Jasons. Right, fuck, here we go, here we go. Let's get blasting, here we go. I remember Kieran, we're talking about the Iron Claw, and he was saying how we need more short cunts in Hollywood. Make him feel good, because Jeremy Allen White was like, Kieran said that's like, he's like, oh, I feel a kinship. Well, I was like, do you? They said on the podcast that was based on something Glenn Howerton actually did. You know, I'm really into listening to the podcast.
Non, toi.
I know it's finished, but I've heard really good things about it.
Bah, il faut s'assurer.
Vous êtes de merde.
Oh yeah, because all of them are named after themselves, or like, because Charlie obviously is just called Charlie. Mac is Rob McInhaley. Oh, sorry, he's changed his name now. It's just Rob Mac.
Man, you think Orania would hire some better goons than these mental midgets?
I think I think the problem is when you get a podcast that's I don't want to say like unfiltered, but you see how mental a lot of famous people are and how out of touch they actually are. Oh shit! I thought they were bombs that were on the ground with the beep 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 things. They are bombs, right? There we go. You know, what you got? Dennis was the basically Chris Pratt was when he plays Star-Lord, but the number 2 the role Neil went to was Dennis, and I was like, that would have been a very different performance, but I would have been all up for it. But then again, Star-Lord's like the only performance now that I like Chris Pratt in, because everything else he's just dead behind the eyes and motionless, you know. And I find that so, like, I hate it because I used to really like Chris Pratt. Star of Wanted and Jennifer's Body. But when he's in things like Parks and Rec, Chris Pratt's really fucking funny. And he's good in, and I think when he lost the weight, something happened. He's just lost his mind. I think there was a cunt up there. I don't think he's ripped the man's heart out though. You never know. How you make it big in Hollywood. Doesn't help that he keeps saying doing shit and he's go, aye. I think last time I properly seen him in something like, I know he had that movie Mercy, which I've not watched, but I've seen it on like Amazon Prime. I was like, oh.
Before that asshole comes
but
with the chopper.
I seen a fucking advert for him before I got YouTube Premium, where I seen a bit when it was fucking Chris Pratt doing the Halo app, and the Halo's like a fucking Bible app, and it was just I was watching a video about like a new record in like GoldenEye speedrun or some shit like that, and suddenly there's Chris Pratt going, read scripture with me, and like, get the fuck, as I'm like doing a shite or whatever, you know. This is not a time to ask me about religion, Chris Pratt. The bits where they mention about fighting in the edit, and you can tell Glenn is still waging. Yes, man. Right, here we go. We're good. We're good. Man, it's funny how like Danny DeVito is like. I know he was like a big, obviously a massive name beforehand, but all of a sudden he's just like completely revitalized his like whole thing, you know. And you had guys like Chevy Chase who had that chance with Community and just fucked it up, you know. Right, there we go, yes man. Oh yeah, he's a massive piece of shit. But again, like, I think it's weird because with Chris Pratt you can literally look at it before and after. Like he wasn't like super religious, and when he was still married to Anna Faris and shit like that, and then suddenly, again, I know he's good in, he's good. Guardian's like the only thing he's still good in, but then I can put that down to like James Gunn shit like that, because everything he's in post Guardians that isn't Marvel related is dog shit. We think DeVito probably could have still been doing movies, but he just enjoys Always Sunny. He just went, like, at a time, I think it was like a one season thing, and it wasn't a big deal, you know. Like, I think they literally said they were going to get cancelled, but they were able to go, oh look, we've got Danny DeVito. And it's probably easy work, you know? I remember seeing him in the Actor Studio thing, he says he genuinely loves Always Sunny. I imagine it's fun work as well, I imagine, you know? But, and it's not too, like, you know, I don't imagine you're flying about the place doing everything, you know? The man's own words, he's only got so much time left, he's getting real weird with it. Yes, man. Basically, he said in the podcast, he's like, oh, you have me for a week, let's fit all my scenes in. And then afterwards, he was like, oh, you know what, let's just... It just seems like it's the same way. I imagine that things like, okay, Community, probably if Community was like a bigger scale than just a sitcom, you know? But imagine sitcoms are like such easy. I think if you're an actor, that's what you do. Like, the money probably is, like, don't get me wrong, if you do a Marvel movie, you're probably a millionaire. But see if you get into like a Big Bang Theory or like a, like, you are made for life, you know? You show up to a soundstage and do, you know, film, you know, scenes that are you sitting in the fucking living room. Like, I hate Big Bang Theory, but those actors are, like, made for life, you know? I think at that rate, like, and since it's on syndication, or whatever you call it, since it's always getting shown, you've made your fucking money. Now you can go do whatever you want to do, you know? Because so, like, not many of them are, they might be acting still, but you don't see them in a lot crazy amount, you know? Anyway, let's fight Ariana. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Okay, that ability might be overpowered. Holy shit. Is there not a new Big Bang spin-off coming out that's like the end of the world? Which makes me happy because I really don't like the characters in Big Bang Theory. And knowing that they all died a horrible death, yeah, that's alright. Not the actors, I wouldn't ever wish anything bad on the actors, just the characters, you know?
I wonder how long your legs will twitch when I pull them off.
Right, I'm waiting for it to pop back out. Fuck, right, I need to probably do that mad fucking slow down time thing. The fuck is she? Oh no! Fuck, she's back up. Am I better just sitting waiting for her to pop up in the middle one? Oh, there she is, and just aim for her. There we go, that's the cool one we're chasing down, that's her killed off.
Her code was shorter than the others. I'm sorry, but this is mine. I gotta tell you, I wouldn't have minded making her scream another way.
Oh my god.
What the heck? At least her ankles were skyward.
Oh my god.
Now I knew where they planned to move.
Watched Real Housewives for a bit, and honestly, the amount of folk that who'd made money bank off of being daytime soap stars, oh, it's something else, you know?
Alright, dear old dad, where the fuck are they hiding you?
Like, again, if you can get in a show that's, because I think you get like royalties and shit like that, so if you can get in a show that's shown all the time, like imagine, see those actors that are in like fucking like Saved by the Bell or whatever the fuck, you know, they're just like, mate, that's it, don't need to act again, or we don't need, barely need to work. If you're in some like Days of Our Lives where you don't make a lot per episode, but you're in so many episodes and those are getting shown, like, I wonder if that's still the same with like residuals, because I remember me and Megan were scrolling through, if anyone's ever seen Pluto TV, Pluto is a free streaming app on most tellies and it's on the PlayStation, shit like that, and it's got some decent stuff. Like, don't want to say a lot of shite, but it's got like a channel that shows South Park 24/7. It's got a channel that shows like Mob Wives 24/7, you know. But that, they must be making some bank off of those episodes getting shown all the time. Oh yeah, we're cutting that art in the leg, aren't we? Like, Seinfeld actors bargaining for syndication residuals was a thing that made them all rich. Yeah, I seen something that was like the most, like the richest actors, and I want to say, I'm trying to think who it was. It was like, I think it maybe like a big Marvel actor was maybe like third, and then by like double the entire list was Jerry Seinfeld, you know? The guy who played Dee's rapper boy can always nice to do videos about his residuals coming in for various roles. Yes, man. His don't miss cunt. Yes, man. Mikey's not seen the story on the OITNB results residuals. What's that? Oh, Orange is the New Black. That's it. I think the thing is, because I think I've read this recently where it's like about streaming, because they don't have to give out numbers for it, like viewing numbers, you know. So you can't really like they could completely lie and say, oh yeah, your episode, yeah, I didn't get it, so your residuals are smaller, you know. Chemical Glenn says she makes more of a one-off appearance in Law & Order she does than a show she was a featured actress in. Jesus. Used to be a big thing. That's why a lot of older US shows have so many episodes. Yeah, because Frasier has like 20, something like 28 episodes a season. And if you think about that, that means Frasier was on half of the fucking year it was getting shown, which is mental. And I guess that's now shown on, you know, 2 episodes a day on Channel 4 at breakfast, you know, till the end of time, you know. And I'm not complaining because Frasier's the fucking bee's knees, you know. But then you see Kelsey Grammer doing things like, he does Money Plane, or he does like those fucking Hallmark Christmas movies. But then again, I guess alimony costs a lot when you're Kelsey Grammer, you know. By the way, boys, have I ever mentioned this on stream? Kelsey Grammer's got a book out, and the foreword is written by him in character as Fraser Crane. It's weird, and there's a bit in his book where he shit talks Eddie, going like, I don't know why everyone loved Eddie so much. He was a dog, you know. Wasn't an actor like me.
Buries its secrets. Or it buries the truth.
Funny enough, Kelsey Grammer chat also crossover with Real Housewives. Yeah, it's one of his ex-wives, isn't it?
Gandhi, the killers of Budo, Rabin, Jesse James, shit, maybe even Julius Caesar himself.
It shows him cheating on his wife and leaving her. Yes, man.
Buried here, or will be someday.
I love Frasier. Absolutely, it's my favourite TV show. Or second favourite behind Twin Peaks season 1.
Looking for their king.
But Kelsey Grammer is a piece of shit. There's a reason, like, see all the cast in Frasier are really close. Like her that played Daphne, she lives right next door to the person that plays Roz, and the godfather of her children were Martin and Niles, at least the actors, you know. Nobody was, they were close with Kelsey Grammer, but they're really close with each other, if you know what I mean. Oh shit, oh no. The show fuck loses basically everything because he's never made anyone sign a prenup. Yes, man. I really should get Megan to sign a prenup because, you know, I know she's after my millions from streaming, you know. Right, here we go. Yes, man, there we go. Feel like, oh yeah, you need to sign it before the marriage, don't you? Fuck.
Can't be much further.
That's it, Megan's gonna sue me for all I've got. This cunt takes so many bullets, what the fuck? Oh, I probably should cover in this cover shooter, shouldn't I? And you're no longer a famous wrestler. How dare you, Cashy? I'm now a famous streamer slash YouTuber slash whatever the fuck it is I do now. I'm gonna be one of these people that's just famous because they're famous, you know? Like, you know those cunts that turn up and like they're in all those celebrity shows, you know, like they do a lot of like, oh, he's in Celebrity fucking Big Brother. What did he do before us? Oh, he was on that Celebrity fucking MasterChef show. What did he do before that? Oh, he was in Celebrity Traitors or whatever the fuck, you know. Here we go. I'll have you know, once when I was out with Kieran in Kirky, I got noticed for being a wrestler because I had a broken arm, and they're like, oh, I was there when someone broke their arm. And I was like, that was me, aye. It was you, the wrestler, and the blah blah. I was like, aye. So I'm now like the most Z-list celebrity you can ever imagine. But I'll tell you what, see when I get noticed in front of Kieran, I was like, oh, my dick's swole there. That was it. So when you're on Celebrity Big Brother, we'll find out. Who am I going to argue with?
We never really had a chance to talk. I didn't know what I would say.
What have I said? What have I said, Cashy?
Eh? Well, not perfect, but close enough.
Oh, Proto, why would you? You need to be careful because they might actually attack your... Wait, is that my dad? What the fuck?
You know, the man who killed Mom, the immortal. I don't think you got him.
You need to be careful because if you're driven through it, they might attack your car thinking it's a shiny metal dragon. And like steal parts of it, you know?
Thanks, Dad. I owe you.
Why is my dad a mummy? What's going on? Act 7. How many acts are there in this? I'm gonna look up. Dust to Dust. Because we're coming up for 2 hours. But if this is like the second or whatever last mission, we'll just push through. Oh, it's the second last mission. 2 more missions, boys. We're going to finish this in 1 day. And then what we'll do is we'll play a little bit of that game Megan chose for me to play.
Sure, I trained to be the assassin. But I was born to be the killer.
Kirky is a hellhole. How dare you like it? I'm the only person that can slag Kirky. Mainly because the people that live in Kirky, you know, haven't evolved to talk yet. Kind of just grunts and they're kind of like the, see when you enter Bloodborne, there's the monsters that are kind of like the peasants with the fucking pitchforks and shit like that, and they kind of just go, ugh. That's kind of what Kirky's like. How much was this game on release? I imagine full price. I only ever seen this game in the pre-owned section, yeah. Oh, just shoot this cunt that's running towards me. There's a bomb there. You need to be careful. Yeah, I thought I picked up my dad's, like, dual wielding guns. I've only got this one. Well, it was probably a hastily put together license title. I don't imagine it's like... I don't imagine... Oh! Oh no! I've been stabbed! Look, you're not as depressed nor as dead as Paisley. Yes, man, fuck you, Jason. I'll have you know, Kirky has, out of Eastern Bartonshire, the highest rates of drink driving. So there. I don't know if that's a brag or what. Alright boys, I forgot to say as well, we finished off Leon's campaign in Resident Evil 6 and we're moving on to Chris's. Well, we've already started Chris's. And yeah, that's about it, because Resident Evil 6 is... It's okay, it's more of just a sort of turn my brain off action game, but it's not... I don't know if I'll still be as big a defender of it after this finishing this on stream, yeah. Ross also lived in Paisley. Ah. You can also slag off Cumbernauld. Oh, shithole. Like, it's just fucking, like, roundabouts and fucking cul-de-sacs and depression. Like, I had an ex-girlfriend who actually lived right round the corner from where Kieran or Spiffy Pops lives now. Okay. And I'm like, oh god, imagine in another world, in the other universe, I moved in there instead of moving into Turkey. Don't talk to me around about it. Oh yeah, forget where Jason lives. It's It is a lot of roundabouts. I love that my work always took me to wherever Jason lived. I say that, it's happened twice. It's weird that it's happened twice, though. Go through East Kilbride the other day. Oh, East Kilbride's a fucking shite hole. My tabletop club is out in Cumbernauld Village and the town centre so depressing. I love how shite the shopping centre and the, what do you call it? Shopping centre and the college look. They're abysmal, but I love them. I think, see, if I'd rather something be abysmally shite than boring. And I'll tell you something, the Cumbernauld shopping centre is abysmally shite. I think this is the path I came. No, it's not. This place just looks very similar. You can get a cart. Oh shit! I fucked up again. I need to hold in down and then circle. You can get the Kirky Centre as an actual bit of a. Oh no! You can get it as Warhammer terrain. My sister used to work in the old part of Cumbernauld Town Centre. And her shop got robbed by gunpoint once. It was a charity shop. Fucking yes, man. Don't know why I'm saying yes, man. That sounds awful, but yeah, there's a I think is that a tabletop shop or a comic book shop in Cumbernauld that I always mean to check out, but I'm never in Cumbernauld without, you know, without either visiting Kieran or just severely depressed. Because our club messaged a terrain designer and we're like, we're from Cumbernauld, there's this weird building, should make us into terrain police, and he did. Yes, man. Oh, don't worry, I got what you meant. Just V-trigger knee, all these cunts. Who's shooting me? Fuck, I fucked up. Yes, man. Again, boys, I would suggest playing this game just to get that bullet curve mechanic. You know what? I don't know if that's patented it. You know, like, actually, Nemesis system's free, boys, isn't it? I might be wrong about that. I'm gonna make a game where the only two things you can do are curve bullets and get a Nemesis system. It'll be 10 out of 10, and I'll win all the awards. You'll see me at the fucking Game Awards with big, what is that I used to call them? Geoff Nightly. Because I never heard anyone say Jeff. There we go, and just squeeze through here. And also, I'm very dyslexic, boy, so Keely looked a bit like Nightly. Right, we just gotta go try to kill the Immortal and all of his sort of animal themed. No, no, only one of them was animal themed. With that Arachne, what I think her name was.
Fucking snipers, I gotta time my moves.
Oh no, sniper. Right, we're good, we're good. Watch this, boys, watch this, watch this. Master of no getting shot instead of fuck. Right, here we go, we're good, we're good.
Get to that door, get this unfriendly Bendy off my head.
How did I get? Oh, fuck me, I shoot this bomb here. Oh shit, speaking of bombs. You know, I'm just gonna shoot this cunt here. Where's your pal at? Ah shit, I fucked up the curving the bullet thing. Oh, here we go, watch this, watch this. Domed. Fucking yes, man. Just wait to heal up. I need to go through here, don't I? Oh, I got a memo, would you look at that? New concept art unlocked. This is gonna sound weird. Do you think, like, I'm surprised there's concept art because seeing these movie games, I don't think there'd be much, like, designing, especially if you're doing, like, a... Okay, maybe this is different because this is, like, a sequel and there's, like, new enemies and shit like that you're fighting. But And seeing games like, say, the fucking, like, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which is like a 1-to-1 adaptation, like...
Hiding behind a table, huh? Looks like someone's forgetting I can bend bullets.
She apparently tried to make him touch as much as possible, like, light switches and shit like that. She'll hope the police will get fingerprints. Oh! That's actually not a bad idea. Though knowing the police didn't do anything afterwards. Fuck! I got locked in the fucking curving bullet thing. I mean, if you work in certain shops, they tell you, like, see if you get robbed, no, you need to stop them, you need to fight them or whatever the fuck, you know, like, I think it was, like, I know someone that was like, they used to work in a shoe shop, and they were basically,
looks like someone's
they were basically told that, yeah, if someone is shoplifting, you have to stop them, and they're like, no, getting fucking murdered for minimum wage in a fucking shoe shop, you know. I think they caught a guy caught a bit with a gun. Probably sealed the deal more than fingerprints in the shop, but it didn't hurt. I mean, it's Cumbernauld, I imagine every cunt like got some kind of gun. Right, here we go, we're good. I mean, I remember being weird because I remember one of Megan's grand neighbours was a gamekeeper, and you would just see him not cutting about. That makes it sound a lot more casual, but he'd be going to work and he would just have his shotgun. I mean, it wasn't loaded or anything like that, but you'd be like, that's a fucking guy cutting about with a gun. Because that's the thing, I'm quite socially awkward, but I feel in America I would be even more socially awkward. Like, I'd be so much scared to, like, be rude to somebody, because I'm like, if I'm rude to somebody, like one person, he's gonna have a bad day, he's gonna go get a gun and fucking shoot me, you know? I'm thinking of some of the nutters that you see in Glasgow. Imagine if they had like legal access to firearms. Not only firearms, like fucking AR-15s and shit like that. I've seen a local Tesco get shoplifting, the employee's been told by management, but in each are not to prejudice. That's how it should be. Aye, like I remember in college back in day, when the one me and Kieran went to, we were told like, oh, because we were allowed to go out with like really expensive cameras, and we were told, yeah, if someone robs you, just give it to them. Like, it's not worth getting fucking killed over. I was like, cool. Yeah, because if I get fucking stabbed off of like some, you know, junkie over a pack of biscuits, I don't think Tesco's going to care, you know?
Get to that doorway. What are you doing with a sniper rifle in the first place?
Shit, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. No, I went the wrong way. Still stabbed him though. When Jason Chirduncle posted a video on this of a guy getting shot for being annoying. Fucking hell. But that's terrifying, the idea that like imagine going to like a big event in like Vegas or whatever, and some cunts addict to you, like, and like you say something to them and like, cunt's gotta go postal next. Oh god, just get shooting, here we go. Probably won't have time to tell it because Mikey's at right end of this game. Oh god, oh Jesus. Right, we're good. I imagine there's gotta be, oh, might just shoot this boy, here we go. We've been going for what? About 2 hours now? Yeah, it's not, I don't imagine there's long left. And you know what, boys? You know what? Like, I probably should wait till I've finished the game to give it my sort of give it my sort of opinion on it. But I am having a pleasant little time. This is definitely something I could like put on in the background and play as I'm listening to some sort of big 4-hour video about fucking, what you call it, like, you know, a 4-hour video about a game that I'll never play as I play this, you know. I've actually started falling asleep to, like, is it Magellar's videos? That are all, like, you know, like 4 or 5 hour long videos about Ultima. And I'm like, same as Spinny One videos, I'm always like, oh, I'd love to play Ultima games. Never will. Oh, he's really good. I've actually watched one in Kudelka. And I'm like, fuck, we'll play Kudelka again. Like, it's mainly because of the voice acting and the story. And the atmosphere. The gameplay itself is fine to good, but it's more the atmosphere and the storytelling, you know. You could play Ultima Online, but I've seen that. But that would mean playing Ultima Online.
Their friend, time to pop some heads.
The state of this sniper rifle. The video in Kingsfield Lake is so good. Yes, man. I've only seen... What's that one that came out? It wasn't Shadow's Labyrinth. It came out recently. Was it King's Labyrinth or something? Labyrinth of the Demon King? Something like that. Like, I downloaded it. And I was like, oh, I'll give this a try. And it was like, this is way too hard. Here we get blasting, here we go.
1 little 2 little 3 dead froggies. 4 little 5 little 6 deader froggies.
I picked up Luna Acid for a bit. That was decent. It's Kingsfield Lake. They're games that I appreciate. I think they're games that I like listening to about more than I like playing. Like, I don't want to sound a bit like a baby here, but they might actually be too hard for me, just as a genre, you know? Oh yeah, it's Golden Sun, the... Oh, what one is it? It's got like it's got like a Lost Age, that's the one. No, I've played one Golden Sun game, and I couldn't tell you what one it is, but I had a really good time playing it. I think it was the first one.
Realize you're a lousy shot.
Right, here we go, we're good, we're good. Oh shit! Okay, that guy taking a shit ton of health off. You know what I'll do this. What the F? Excuse me. Like, this game's at a 15, I'm sure that if they said one fuck, it would push them over into like 18 or whatever the fuck. Right, here we go, we're good, we're good. Oh no! Stabby, there we go. Oh, fuck. I love that he's just wearing a trackie. Like, everyone else is wearing these sort of battle suits, and that cunt's just cutting about in a trackie with fucking knives. Oh, Mary Hill, I miss it. You got your one fuck usage for Stormare. But yeah, because 12A have this weird rule that you can say like fuck once. You can drop as many shits as you want, but you can only say fuck like once or twice throughout the entire movie. Here we go, we're good, we're good. I've kind of got to it like that, Jason, as well. That's why, like, see if I buy a game on Steam and I'm like, oh, I really want to play this, I usually go, oh, I'll stream it, because otherwise I'll just like fuck around or whatever. And honestly, see if I'm streaming, that's when I play most of my video games. Like, I've got things sitting on Steam Deck, but most of the time I'm not. I'll be like, you know, doing other stuff or spend time with Megan. Most of my time playing video games, because when I stream I'm like, right, I need to actually get through this, I need to try and finish it, you know? Oh yeah, Ross, that's why I tend to, like, I've got so many RPGs I want to play, but I kind of hold off on them and save them for like special occasions. Like most of the time I'll do like, if I'm playing a short game, not like a long game, I'll have short games planned around it as well, you know? And I feel that, like, unless it's one people know about, like Persona, people tend to jump in. But see, I feel if I'm playing like one people don't really know about, it's harder to jump in on the story without, you know, because let's be honest, not everyone can be around for every fucking stream, you know. You fucking should be though, legally. Otherwise, I'll sue all of you. Pandora's Tower is RPG-ish, I guess.
At the church.
I think I like some games of it, you know. Like I dug into like Drakengard, you know. Obviously, there was things that went into Drakengard to stop it being, you know, as Drakengard as that, you know, or the. I think as long as things are happening for me as well, like that's why I'll do grinding off stream, or I'll find ways that I'll choose ones that don't include grinding, because also I don't want to stream things that aren't like interesting, if you know what I mean. Because at least if there, you know, there's things going on, you know. Right, take this cunt down. Exactly. Who imagine them missing wanted weapons of fate? How dare they? I feel the last time we played a game in full was fucking, what's it called? The Cabela's game. So the PS3, whenever I get a PS3 out, we're playing short games, boysies. Beating Drakengard 3 in one go. You fucking wait and see. Here we go, we're good. Oh fuck, sniper, I need to dodge him. Metal Gear Solid 4 next, yes man, let's go. I've actually got my copy of Metal Gear Solid 4 that I played it up to like, I think one of the first big boss fights against, they called it the Sleeping Beauties or whatever, you know, the sort of gimmicky bosses there, and I just gave up with it. But I do plan on making myself stream. Wait, I can't shoot him, I think. Can I shoot your pal over there? Fuck, I completely wasted that. Always said if I got back into stream it'd be shorter games. Yeah, I feel like, see, for most games, I feel like 3 to 6 streams is the good point. Unless you're a big long RPG. Like I think it had taken me 20-ish. Like I think 20 was Persona 3, I think.
Almost at the church. Only a few left now, and I'm at the church.
Right, we just need to batter these boysies. I can't, like, again, another wee complaint is I wish this had more than, fuck! I wish this had more than one gun. I know you're doing the gimmick when I had bullet bending and shit like that. But come on, lads, come on.
Almost at the church. Only a few left now, and I'm at the church.
Right, here we go. I keep getting that recommended on Steam. Is it good, boysies? I know Ross likes it. Right, doing my bullet time here and just blast this cunt. We've got a pal up here. Right, here we go, we're good. Oh god, this cunt takes so many shots. Right, run up here and just headshot you. And hopefully kill this cunt. Yes man, look at that. The best at video games. Right, he's got pals over here, let's just switch round here. Any cunt round here? Oh no, oh that's bad. Boys, what's your white whale of streaming? What's the game that you've always kind of wanted to, but you've never thought, oh fuck, okay, I'll stream this? Because mine technically, which I will stream one day, but I want to stream all the spin-offs before it, is Persona Q2. Fucking Missouri Falls. It's happening, boys. It's happening. We're making Jason do his white whale. I'm actually really, it's against the game I'm really excited about seeing, but I'm like, oh, it's not one like I've watched videos of and I was like, this sounds really cool, but I would not play it myself. And if I did, I would just have a guide beside me, and that's what you're gonna do, Jason, because it's got some old bullshit with like, you need to be in this place to see this, otherwise, you know, otherwise you won't get this, or you get locked at this ending, you know?
It would have been easier if you guys just followed your fathers and surrendered.
Right, I don't know if I can kill this guy, or... Crash sent me a patch version that slows time down. Yes, man. So hopefully it won't be so bad. I think it definitely comes from the era of games where the game is designed so you will buy a guide or phone a hotline, you know? How's your father? Which that's a wanking thing, isn't it? Or a bit of shagging? Like, a bit of how's your father? Am I making that up, boys? Am I having a fucking breakdown?
Hell, how much worse could this be?
There's two English patches. Both have voiceover for the intro, and one of them sounds like Plan. Yes, man. And that's Peter Stormare. Yes, man.
These tunnels have got to lead to the church. I just hope there aren't any zombies.
It's a very strange one for shagging slang, you know? I'd love to get a 4-person stream of Monaco going. That's the thing, I always said to myself when I started streaming I'd never do multiplayer streams, or I'd never do like main Manlon streams are always gonna be just me. Like I'll do collabs on other people's channels, but I'll never do one with someone, and that's just because I like controlling what I speak some amount of shite, boys, you know. But I like being the only, like not the only person. That sounds weird, but like being in control of what's gonna be said, you know. I really have done that. Well, I had Megan on for a video once, and Megan didn't like streaming, so yeah, we didn't do part 2. That was Heavy Rain we done. Well, yeah. But look what happened when I had him on. I know, that's why. But that wasn't like a main Manlon thing. What I mean is like playing I know we played SmackDown for a little bit, or we. It's not back when I was trying to get booked. Clearly it didn't work. Look, I retired. Okay, that didn't work, right? But I think maybe if I do the mad pew pew and then... I thought I was meant to slow down time. But curve the bullet and then shoot his wee toes. Fuck off, you nonce. But here we go. We're good. Right, yes, man, here we go.
It stinks of rat shit and decay. It's like I'm back in my old apartment.
Right, just stab this cunt, here we go. There we are. Yes, man. Yes. Right, we're nearly there, boys. We're nearly there. I think this as well. Like, I don't think this is gonna sound weird. I don't mind going on someone else's stream and doing whatever, but I like being the center of attention. If you know what I mean, like. I like controlling the output, if you get what I mean. I don't like not being in control, especially when it's my stream, yeah.
This place
saying that, and that's when the game whips it tits. I'm like, way.
It's like I'm back in my old apartment.
Alpha Protocol. Oh, I've always wanted to play Alpha Protocol. Yeah, I've got 2 copies sitting of it behind me, one on 360 and one on PS3, because I found one in the collection one time. That's the basically janky Mass Effect James Bond, isn't it? Made by Obsidian, I think. Jank Bond, yes, man. I think this cunt I need to shoot in the slowdown time because he's doing the mad Matrix thing. Or I could probably just stab him. Ah, man, didn't see that coming, did you? Frick. Anyways. Oh, I knew there was a cunt down here. Oh, I wish this game had, you know that thing where you can change what side you shoot, like what shoulder you use? There we go, we're good, we're good. If Mass Effect was a Metal Gear game and also broken. I think one that I've always meant to get around to was, I've never played it myself, but I've always heard it's good, and it was, what was that fucking game? Vampire the Masquerade. I keep putting it off because the PC version is, oh, that's one of those ones I've always wanted to check out. And also, I try and stay away from this. I was really shiting. Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Bloodlines was the one I was thinking of. I try and stay away from games like I was shiting myself about Fear and Hunger because Fear and Hunger is notoriously difficult, and your old dad isn't actually very good at games. I got so lucky. Well, mainly I used the fucking debug squares that Nero left in by accident to give myself a shit ton of healing items. Just want to play the PC version. It's got a bunch of fan patches. Oh, I'll give it. I've got it on Steam, so I'll have to give it a wee gander. But the danger is when I get patches, I'll forget that I put Scuddy. I was thinking about doing that for what you call it, Resident Evil Village, putting in like a Scuddy patch and not telling anyone. I was like, no, I can't like my Twitch channel not getting fucking nuked. I was going to stream the StarCraft campaigns, but I think me being bad at RTS would be interesting for people. I mean, why not?
Wall decorated with skulls.
RTS games are kind of deep now, aren't they? Like, apart from Civ, you don't really, at least the big ones are, you know, like your Command and Conquers and shit like that. Yeah, they're just Warhammer, aren't they, basically? Actually, games that I've always wanted to, this isn't just White Whale for streaming, this is White Whale in general. I've always wanted to get into the Total War games, but they're so fucking hard. Every time I do it, my armies just leave me and get fucked up and die, and I'm like, mate, come on. Or I'll play the campaign and I'll last maybe like a tiny bit, you know? I did think about playing the Warcraft games, because I don't know if I've mentioned this, boys, I've got a lot of love for World of Warcraft. I spent a lot of my teenage years playing that game. Like a lot of years. And Warcraft 3 has a great campaign. So I was wanting to do it, but I was like, I need to play Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2, Tides of Darkness, and its DLC.
A 120-foot high wall decorated with skulls.
Warcraft 3 is hard to go back. That's what I was thinking, because I don't like doing just... Fuck! I don't like doing just one, like, random number of games. I'd rather do, like... fucking, what you call it?
120-foot high wall decorated,
you know, like Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, you know. Right, I'm just going to run up here and then do the mad fucking... What? There we go, slow down time and blast this cunt. Blast this cunt. Terrans are Marines, Protoss are Eldar, Zerg are Tyranids. I think Games Workshop stole some of the design language back to it. Yes, man. Like, Tyranids look more Zergy now, but when StarCraft came out, so you can't really be too mad. Yeah, it didn't look more xenomorphy, and now they look just like the fucking Emperor Zergs, you know? Right, here we go, here we go. This feels like the last hall before the boss fight. Right, oh, headshot to this cunt, headshot to that cunt. The boy up there. I wonder if the Xenomorphs are the most ripped off design ever. Like, see in the NES, every fucking game has a Xenomorph in it. Every single one. What was that game? It was like a ninja title. I think it was on the Sega Genesis. And all the boss fights are stolen from something. Like, you fight Rambo, you fight the Terminator, you fight Godzilla, you fight oh, it's fucking Shinobi. I'm pretty sure I've had this exact conversation with you boys before, but dementia, you know. Right, here we go. And then I'll bend the bullet to take care of that guy up there. Tons of Alien/Aliens language and was left in general. Yes, man. Some of the Halo vehicles are direct riffs. Did you ever see the Alien cartoon they were going to do? I think it was literally called Colonial Marines or Operation something. Like, it's got animation cells out there that they were going to do, and it's got like figures that came out of it, you know? But it never came about. But this was during the era when you had a bunch of animated shows based on, like, because there was a Conan the Adventurer cartoon, there was a RoboCop, there was a shit ton of RoboCop merch, because I remember having a shit ton of it. There was, what else was there? There was a Toxic Avenger fucking kids show called the Toxic Crusaders. There might have been a Starship Troopers cartoon, but yeah, there was a bunch of these ones that's like clearly based off of like 18 rated or more adult properties. When I say adult properties, makes it sound fucking filthy. Right, we're good, we're good, we're good. Right, here we go, we're good, we're good. But again, this would have been before, because let's be honest, boys, in the 90s when McFarlane Toys, that's what kicked off the sort of adult toy collector thing. I don't mean like the big dildos. I mean like for example, behind me I've got I think it's NECA that done it, and a lovely big Anthony Starr Homelander figure. And I've got a bunch of like, I've got a Jason Voorhees, I've got a few Godzillas. You know, so there's a bunch of stuff like that, and I think McFarlane was the company that started all that. Why were they making like Terminator toys and shit like that? I guess they knew that kids were like a big audience of those movies, even though they weren't meant to be. Roughnecks, that was it, with the finest CGI that 1999 could bring us. Oh, I need to watch this. Mind there was a Stargate cartoon. I have never watched an episode of any of the Stargate shows. I know there's tons of them, but I do remember watching the cartoon. Can't remember a thing about it, but I remember it was on after. I think this was in the build-up to WrestleMania X7. What about the Evolution card? No, right. We don't talk about Evolution in these streams because I got taken to see Evolution on my birthday, and that movie terrified me. I had to leave the cinema. My dad does not let me forget about that until literally, like literally he still brings it up nowadays. But my dad was enjoying it, so you know what he done? My mum was in town at the time, so my mum came, picked me up, my dad went back in to watch it. I don't know why that was my movie, that's my fucking thing that I just can't even remember, I can't forget. Did you just have any movies that you had to leave when you were away because it scared you?
Holy shit, on an altar, you think God forgives shedding blood on hallowed ground?
Who are you talking to, James McAvoy? Right, here we go. We're good, boys. We're good. Fucking size of this church. Holy shit. Where are we? Fucking Notre Dame. Look at the size of this fucking place. Some bits of the War of the Worlds musical were creepy to a 5-year-old. You know, I've never seen the War. I'm aware it exists, but I've never seen it or never listened to it or anything like that. I was too young to remember, but I think we had to leave Space Jam because it come off a nasty ear infection. It was so loud. So you cried due to your sore eats. Yes, man. Jason's little sore eats. Just blast this cunt. No, don't run out of slow motion. Right, what am I fucking? There we go, and get him stabbed. There we go. I cried when the bad guy died in Tarzan. Tarzan? Can't fucking talk. Well, watching a man get hung when you're like that age, I can see that being quite. Oh wait, I can switch guns. Brian Blessed, no. You know he does the Tarzan howl as well.
Holy shit, on an altar. You think God forgives shedding blood on hallowed ground?
Right, let's try this again. Let's go through this, boys. Final section, I'm sure. I bet you I really struggle with this section, but the boss fight afterwards. Yes, man. Right, we're good, boys. We're good. We've got all the wee red things. Need to shoot this cunt in the face. How did I change weapon again? I've completely forgotten. Right, then we'll get this cunt stabbed. How did I change weapon again? I pressed a button. There we go. That's my dad's weapons. Right, here we go. Fucking look at the amount of bullets I can just fire out of this. It's ridiculous. Just push this up. We're good. We're good. Everyone's fine. Right, here we go. Yes, man, let's go. See, easy peasy. This cunt's up there sniping, so I'm gonna. Oh, jumping down, right, I can deal with them. Shit, grenades! Safe checkpoint, there we go. We made it, but we also died. Right, load last checkpoint, easy peasy. Fucking crawling over the finish line. I just had a feeling that was like a checkpoint.
Blue, time to walk down the aisle.
Right, just get these cunts, here we go. Man, it really is the most 360 thing ever. Like, look at the colour scheme of just like grey, beige, brown, you know, tan. I'm getting kicked by Megan. Oh, she's walking past, that's it. Oh fuck, just got shot there. Right, let's. Right, there's a bunch of boys coming up, so I'm gonna dive out. Here we go, and just spray away. Ah, that's probably shite shooting like that. I think I might need to do the mad slow motion thing. Oh, I've got another melee cunt here. Right, here we go, here we go. Fucking scalped. Absolutely taken care of. Honestly, I'm into the heavy depth of field blur though. Like, again, it might just be a case of like, oh, I remember when games used to look like this. But I do get a weird nostalgia as soon as I see something like this, you know? Like, I'm more and more into doing more of games like this from this sort of era, you know? Even though I think playing 1.5 hour would be horrifically boring for the boysies. But I do think we will be doing more, you know, like, not Pandora's Tower, what's the one I'm thinking of? 360 core, yeah. Because honestly, Haze has kind of ruined that, because Haze was just, see outside the going, oh, I'm playing Haze, boys. It's just ridiculously boring. But see the ones that are actually decent, you know, like Dark Void, like Dark Sector, where you've got like a boomerang. Well, what to do is just take a third-person shooter or a first-person shooter, give it literally one gimmick, and just like, oh, you can curve bullets. Oh, you've got a jetpack. Oh, you've got a wee boomerang thing you can throw. Or the original Prey was like, oh, you've got portals, I think, and gravity. I don't know. The darkness. Oh, well, you've got tentacles.
I'm here to repay you for your sins.
Right, sniping, let's go. The darkness is one that I always heard people talk about, but I never played myself. But I played the demo of, again, keeping the demo core sort of going. Fracture had terrain. Mind Jack is you could mind control people.
I can smell that rotting face of yours from here. I'm coming for you.
Did anyone ever play a game called, it was PS2 era, so it's a bit below before us, called Second Sight? Like, that was one I remember. I always remember one. I think I've got it, but I just never dug into it. I think it's Free Radical that made it, like your boys that made Time Splitters. Singularity and Time Shift. Legendary. That's the whole gimmick of that was you fought a griffin. What else was it? There was shite ones like Turning Point, Fall of Man, which was like, what if Nazis won, you know? And didn't even go like ridiculous and over the top like it did in like Wolfenstein. Get someone else on to play with you and play Army of Two. Fucking yes, man. Singularity was the last game by Raven before they got sent to the COD mines. Was it? Did they not play? Did not make Marvel? No, that would have been afterwards because Ultimate Alliance 2 got a PS2 port.
Hiding at the top of a bell tower? Fucking French are so melodramatic.
Here we go, top of the bell tower. Oh god, oh Jesus. Right, we're good, we're good, we're good. Everyone's fine, everyone's Gucci. Right, stab that cunt, here we go. Oh fuck, what's going on here? Right, it's getting behind cover. Oh, not very good cover. Fucking hell, Mikey. Let's just reload and run right up here. There we are, there we are. Right, just wait for this cunt to poke his head out. And just stab this guy. There we go. Yes, man. Oh, this cunt hanging in the middle. You know what? Again, I've been having a decent amount of fun with this game. If you like that style of early mid 360 shooter, Field of Sprawls in development, and it's a Quake-inspired movement shooter. It's got W taking concerts. Yes, man. It's just like, I think it's because I was young, and it's just got nice memories of going into Game Station, like where it be the one on Hill Street, or my favourite one was the one in Partick. Even though I didn't live in Partick, it was just being in that Game Station and just looking at the pre-owned section and finding something. Because it felt, see that era on the PS2, like and earlier, it felt like you discovered games that were only yours. I know that's not the gimmick now. I know that's not, you know, the reality of it. because back then you could only afford so many games, you know. But it generally felt like you were discovering things, you know. So you'd find these weird wee titles that felt like they were only yours. Yes, man. Big carver bullet, let's go.
I suffer just for making me walk up all these fucking stairs.
Right, just take down these boysies. Can't believe this didn't have any move support. Not move, what's it called? What's the controller gimmick? Your 6-axis. 6-axis, it should have been the future. I mean, I know it's released on like everything, but if it's good enough for Lair, it's good enough for Wanted, Weapons of Fate. I wonder if Wanted was ever close to getting a sequel, because it feels weird having a movie or having a game that's a sequel to the movie. That actually, I need to look up how it done financially. It might have bombed. Like, it had big name actors in it, you know? Like Angelina Jolie, fucking Terrence Stamp, fucking... Like, James McAvoy was becoming big at this time. Fucking Morgan Freeman, you know? Like, relatively big names. I'll look it up after this, just before we get into the sort of final fight. Or what appears to be the final fight. Well, pretty sure the movie set up a sequel that never happened. So I assume it bombed. Yes, man. Oh, listen, I thought there was a movie that came out after it called The Losers, and I thought that and Wanted were the same movie because they're very alike with their sort of humour. Like, they're... If I just unlocked the memory. The Losers is shite, I loved it. It's not one that I've seen in the cinema, but I can't remember anything about. Like, absolutely nothing. Because this would have been like around the same time, like Kick-Ass would have been like a year after this, I think. So this would have been around a time where it started going like, oh, indie comics, you can actually make movies of these. Yeah, it's got like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Chris Evans, who else is in it? Is it Zoe Saldana? Chris Evans, hot off Fantastic Four, yes man. See, as a kid, I thought that the guy who played the Human Torch in Fantastic Four was the same one that played Robin in Batman and Robin. Because they had short hair. That was literally... Not Chris O'Dowd, that's your man for IT Crowd. Right, here we go, just get him. Yes, man. All I can remember about The Losers is that scene where like a bunch of people are aiming guns at Chris Evans, and he goes like, "Oh, don't make me shoot you," and he like does finger guns, and the snipers take out the guys he goes pew pew to. Literally, seeing it at the cinema, that's the only thing I can remember. That's the scene in the movie. There's another movie which it's not based on a comic book, but it's very similar art-wise to something that would happen in those. It was, oh fuck, what was it called? Smoking Aces. That was it. Smoking Aces is another one that I remember. I think I had a DVD of it on like from like Blockbuster or whatever that was, and I loved it as a kid. But I don't think it's very good, you know.
Time to finish what my dad started.
Oh, here we go, boys.
There he was, the immortal.
Time for a fight with like Peter Stormare. Let's go.
Bastard who ruined my life before it began.
Which is funny because in the movie they never bring him up.
My dad did to your fucking face.
Fate did this to me, and fate brought you here.
You killed
The weapons of fate.
No, it was you I was after. Alice accepted the will of the Loom. She had violated the gods.
It was like, I think there's one character who's like a snitch, or at least he's like a and suddenly all these assassins get sent after him and they're all gimmicky. And as a kid, I thought it was the coolest, most like stylish shit you've ever seen.
The dream always ends the same way. It always ends with the killer.
This is not what I wanted for us.
We must honor the code. Look at him, Cross. He is worth dying for.
He's worth killing for.
Oh, did my dad killed my mom? Oh.
Your baptism, Wesley, in these very waters.
I'm so confused.
Now there is no one left to protect you.
Well, Tommy Lee Jones killed my mom, and Tommy Lee Jones was also my dad.
Dishonor!
Defeat the immortal. What is this fucking area? I'm in a wee fucking sink.
Blind fucker.
Right, I'm in this wee fucking sink and I need to... But I can't hit him. Nope, he no sells, so I need to do this slow. Right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change guns and just shoot his pals. And hopefully get enough mad slowdown. Here we go, we're good, we're good, we're good. This arena is mental for a final boss fight. Yeah, like, I'm in a fucking sink in the middle of the fucking... And he's away teleporting about. You are kidding me on. Look at the damage I've done to the Peter Stormare there. There we go, final boss down. Holy shit. I mean, we can say it was better than Hayes' final boss. Like, not far, like, I mean, this is like a 1. Oh no, this is like a 2 versus a 1 for the final boss, you know?
My mother and father died because, like you, they were fanatics because they trusted what? A fucking rag?
At least you did that over, yeah. Hayes was like an accident, like I sprayed and then went into cover and he like bled out.
It's not blind faith, and you aren't God.
If there is no God, then it is our duty to create him. No great human endeavor has ever been accomplished without belief.
Oh, why don't you quit talking shit and die already?
You don't.
Yeah, he's got a great voice. Why is he like doing that voice? What the fuck?
You are what you have.
But I do know what I am. I'm an asshole with a gun and a cool suit.
That is the most like mid-2000s thing I've ever heard.
A very cool suit. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot. I have something with my name on it, but I think it belongs to you.
Well, boys, that was Wanted Weapons of Fate. It just ended. Ignore that in the corner. Pretend that's not happening. What did I think of Wanted Weapons of Fate? It was... Let's be honest, boys. I'm going to skip this in case it's a licensed song. I can't skip it. Oh, no. Got to turn the desktop volume down then. But aye. Wanted Weapons of Fate was a game. It was the most 360 fucking game you've ever seen. I had a fun time playing it. Would I recommend it? I mean, there's literally 1,000 other games like this that would, you know, fill that niche that you're looking for. So aye, it was, would I recommend it? Maybe. Like, not bone bending, the bullet bending was alright, you know? Those guys were meant to make a Final Fantasy. That would have been atrocious. But then again, Final Fantasy wasn't in a great time around here, you know? But, boys, I'll be honest, I didn't plan to beat this in 1, so I'm now having a look at what I can play. Give me 2 seconds, boys. I've not prepared for this. What games have we got? What do we feel like playing, boys? What do we feel like playing? We've got Resident Evil 6 on the go. I'll tell you what, let's give it one for you, boysies. Let's do one that you want to see. because, oh, Mikey doesn't play games on the list. Mikey doesn't do this. You arseholes. Well, I'm gonna fucking do it. Up the Janice. Are we near the end of the credits here, boys? I swear to fuck, Proto. I know where you live. But anyway, boys, I'm just gonna skip through to the trailer. But Wanted Weapons of Fate, overall, it was decent. It was fun. I didn't regret playing it. So, right, boys, what are we gonna be playing next? Well, next time we're gonna play, boys, is something that was chosen specifically by you guys, and I've played games by these guys before, and they're one of the few games I've never finished on stream. So, yeah, just remember, you cunts did this to me.
And now, coming soon to video cassette.
Mustn't see us. No, don't look at us. The precious is gone.
That's right, boys, I'm going to be playing Lord of the Rings Gollum, which I'm pretty sure was voted like the worst game of the year at some point on... So yeah, it came out the same year as the Kong Skull Island game, which I played, and Kong Skull Island was dreadful, boys. He's absolutely dreadful. So I hope, will Gollum be any better? Hopefully. Maybe. So aye, boys, that'll be on... Oh, what day is it today? Monday? It'll be Tuesday, will be the first Gollum stream. Tomorrow will be Resident Evil 6, that'll be about 6 o'clock. I've not done my schedule yet, but oh, actually no, Tuesday I'm work. Actually, I don't know. You'll figure out when it is on my fucking on my Discord. But aye, boys, we're gonna be playing that fucking tree game, which I'm gonna look that up now. Trees hate you, and I'm gonna download the demo now. Oh, it's tiny, but aye, we'll play that. But for the sake of the VOD, take care of yourself, always wash your balls, have good mental health, and aye, see you later. See yous!